Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Tachyon Squadron, Pirates of Kepler Valley, a Fate campaign, a little three-shot mini-series with some of the coolest and most exciting players this side of the galaxy, this side of the Kessel Run, parsecs, also gravitron neutrons. Look, you just say space stuff and it works out. Like you just say the just say the space stuff and. So look, I'm only in one tab right now, so all of y'all in chat, let me know if you can hear me in both ears or just one. Let me know. Folks in our vmix, they can hear me in two, but I don't know if you can. So we will find out. We're here for a little bit of Zoom zap bazow, and I am very excited. Before I introduce the whole reason why y'all are here, which is the players, I do want to give us a couple of housekeeping things. I would like to sort of note that just the left ear, but you can, I just don't, I feel like it's probably Firefox. This is my theory. So I'm gonna think about this. We're gonna see what kind of shenanigans we can do in the meantime. I've got ideas, but what I'm going to do is say the thing and then introduce them and then do shenanigans in the back end while they're talking so that I'm not talking. It's my goal. But so first off, let me say, I would like to thank our sponsors we have for this season, which is like we're on the tail end of season 1 of the new Weave the Tale, which is very exciting. And I would like to say thanks to Christopher Gray, and by say I mean everybody. Although I'm not speaking for you, just like I'm not you're the boss of you. I'm not in charge of you. So thank you to Christopher Gray, who did The Great American Witch, which Lydia, who's our voice in the sky, is jamming. Broken Dice, who does the Not One Chronicles. Black Void Games, which does Black Void. Mighty Narwhal, which does Mora. Smunchy Games, which does Parslings. Arcana Media, which is Nibiru. Evil Hat Productions, which is doing our Tachyon Squadron. Game Machinery, which does Defiant. So check out those great games and great companies, see what they're like. Check out their games if you like what you've seen. GM, get some friends together, play, do it, have fun. Also, I want to say thanks to our affiliates. We are affiliated with 2 different groups, Grinding Coffee, which is a Black LGBTQ plus owned coffee business. And this coffee business is very important because if you are a starfighter pilot, right? You have to fly for long, long hours and you have to be on control and you're in the middle of space and there's no air outside and that's no fun. So coffee, you need it. And they also deliver. So they might actually deliver the best roasted beans you can think of to your space station module. Like these are possibilities. Maybe not the whole space station, but certainly to your house. We have an affiliate link, which is Penny for a Tale, which will give you a discount code. Also, Dungeons and Dice, right? I feel like I said that correct. No, it's Dice Dungeons. It's Dice Dungeons. Oh, I thought I got it right that time. Dice Dungeons is our other sponsor, and they are a place where you can buy dice or dungeons for your dice. I'm actually not quite sure about that one. I'm making that one up. But if you need math rocks that are shiny and exciting, you can go to dicedungeons.com and you can get all the dice hoarding that you want. And I am a bit of a I like to hoard things, dice specifically. And if I use that Penny for a Tale discount code, I'll get 10% off, and then I can get 10% more dice. So it's like right? Yeah. So I feel like more dice, and you should check them out as well. Also, we have good news. We are bringing back One-Shot Wednesdays for the next 3 or so weeks, sort of finish out our season, and we're going to start with Lex Arcana. And Lex Arcana was recently kickstarted an English language edition. It's one of the biggest games from Italy, and it's about like an alternate ancient Rome, so magic and all that business. So you should check it out. That'll be really exciting. That I believe. Oh, I should say this other thing. Also, you can help us out if you like. You can help out the players. You can help us out, and the ways to do that is you can. We have a going live tweet for 20 retweets. Quote tweets, they will get a boon. Something lovely will happen to them. For 30, something lovely will happen for me, which might not be great for them. At 40, they get another nice thing. And last time we had a boon or a bane that I did not cash in yet because I was waiting for them to, get to the ships, and they're going to. Uh, so hey, do that. Some boons and banes are coming in. Also, for every 5 subs, they will get a special group fate point they can use to try to keep them alive. They currently have 2 hanging out, ready for them. Also, you can donate directly if you like. And for $5, we will get a new aspect for the scene, which could be things like asteroid field or mysterious cloud, something exciting. For $10, one player may boost their maneuver rank in a space combat. And I will tell you, that was crucial last time. Mem had somebody on her tail, and there was a nice boost from chat that allowed her to get out of that situation, and it was marvelous. And for $15, one player may clear their lowest consequence or auto repair one instance of ship damage. So if their ship's taking a lot of damage and it's looking really bad, or they're very injured themselves, that is a space where you can help them out to keep them, alive. I believe that is all of my stuff. So why don't I hand it over to my players while I secretly pretend like I'm not, but I'm actually switching browsers to find out if a different browser is better than Firefox. Why don't we throw it over to Strider Heap? Why don't you, and we're going to just go clockwise. So we're going to go Strider, Marcus, Mem, and B. Tell us who you are and who you're playing. And let's do that.
What a segue. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Strider is me, and I'm feeling positively chaotic neutral today. Edward signed up from some Starship Troopers, but he's getting more like Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. We were talking about hoarding. I hoard dice and Naruto fanfics, but Edward, he hoards gambling debt, and he has a hoarding problem.
I mean, are we not going to address the Naruto fanfic? Because why haven't we been friends before this?
Yeah, we're just. I think this is shocking, and I need to know more.
Yeah, please. Do you have a favorite? What are your favorite characters? But I know this is not the time for that, so I'll let.
Could you hit us in the VMix chat? Could you drop it in the VMix chat if you any cool links you have of Naruto fanfics? Hi, I am Marcus. I'm playing Rosa, an ambitious young rookie pilot, aka the best shot in space. No one could outgun her, she believes. Her mother is a famous general within the universe here. I forgot, it's in the Stellar Republic. Her call sign is Music Box. I think the last episode she started a bar fight and then blew up a bunch of planes. So I'm excited to see how she continues on through here as this tightly wound, kind of fiery little ball of confusion and anger.
Does Rosa write any fanfic?
Actually, Rosa does write some fanfics,
nice.
but only Jester would know what kinds. Only Jester would know what kind.
Oh my gosh, the suspense will kill me. Jester's, they have to find out. This is very important. I'm so sorry, Mem. Go ahead.
I'm not sorry. I want to know what kind of fanfic Rosa writes too. So, well, hello everyone. I'm Mem. She, her. Today I am Rhea Vandal Milan. And Rhea is, a hotshot pilot, not so great gunner, well respected by a frog and disgusted by that. That's all I've got.
Any fanfic experience for either Rosa or Mem? This is now the theme of our intro, and it's very important to me.
I will be perfectly honest. There is zero fanfic experience for both of us.
Dang, friend. We gotta introduce you to some stuff.
Please don't. Please don't. No, it's fine. I'm fine. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't have time.
That's very valid. Very valid. Hello, I am B Zelda. My pronouns are they, them, and I am playing. I believe my name is Jester Radcliffe. However, I am most known as Junkyard. I am the best engineer here. I have the technical skills of a genius, and I know it. However, I don't have the capacity to pick up after myself, so having friends like Rosa is very important. And because I have asked all of y'all about fanfic, it's very important that I do let you know that as B Zelda, I have, as a wee young teenager, I did once write some Forgotten Realms fanfiction. And we're just gonna leave it at that. Trooper, how you doing?
Hey, I'm Trooper SJP, and I may be currently in stereo. Is that
Let's
true?
find out.
Hey, audience chat, do you in stereo? So we learned, this is what we learned. There's only one browser that is gonna work effectively, and it is. And now we know. Now we know. So say we all. Hey everyone, I'm Trooper SJP, and I am your GM for this three-parter, and I am honored to play with these players who are the best, all of whom have written fanfic that was award-winning, that has won the Fanfic Oscars, which is a real award show that's shown on NBC every year. And there should be.
It's actually on the Peacock now, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They moved it. Yeah. The Foscars, the Fanfic Oscars. I love it. So let's dive into our show. So when we were last, we were introduced to a tight flight of amazing starfighter pilots. We are in the Dracona system, which is a border system between these two large forces, the Dominion of Unity, which is, they believe in unity. Usually you don't have a choice about whether I want to be united with them. That's kind of a thing. Also, what's really great about Unity is that continuity, you can have one leader for like 1,000 years. There's a 40-year-old dude who is the first among all, and he's just been alive for the last 1,000 years, weirdly. At least that's what people say. And he's just the supreme dictator. Which is like a lot of unity, I suppose. And they don't really like disunity. So like other opinions, other dissent, they don't tend to like that kind of a thing at all. They find that a bummer, so they get rid of it. And they like to invade other places and then take them over. It's cool. And the Dracona system was part of the Dominion of Unity, but they broke off after a big protracted war with the Stellar Republic, which is where Earth also is. And right now, the Dracona system is a little independent, plucky independent space in between these two large superpowers, secretly getting some support from the Stellar Republic and trying to survive and trying to keep themselves, independent, free, and doing their stuff, but they don't have a lot of resources. And they have Tachyon Squadron. They've got 3 squadrons of fighter pilots who have all volunteered to go and try to keep this place safe. And right now, their squadron is in a little bit of trouble. Because they set someone on fire. Toad, who is the son of the head of a really big sort of like aerospace company that was like developing these new fighter jets, space fighter pilots, space fighters. And, now it looks like maybe the other squadron's going to get all the goodness and not them. We'll see. They were given a kind of like a not a very important mission, just like a side mission that wasn't going to be very important. But as it turns out, they ran into some trouble. They were supposed to just go and like check out some ship that was reported drifting. They ran into pirates. They just saved a freighter ship that was being attacked by pirates. And this is where we find our crew, right in front of, a little bit damaged, right in front of this spaceship that was attacked by pirates, and about an hour away from a very kind of secretive stealth ship that the only way they found it was because Jester was doing searches for junk, not for ships. And this ship mysteriously reads as junk, not a ship, but looking at it looks real nice. So, let us bring up our camera, open our curtains to you for amidst wreckage of pirate ships. One pirate ship being able to send off a message, little short burst message packet before they went boom. What all do you do? You're in front of this freighter that you just rescued, and about an hour away from this mysterious ship.
Team, is it time for me to go look at that mysterious ship? Because I'm very much over this situation. Over.
And Reyes is kind of like, I need to do a little something with this ship before we run into anyone else first.
I've noticed your thrusters aren't working. Are you just kind of floating?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we
So
could dock at that their other ship, the freighter ship, and I could take a look at your ship.
Vandal, I must say, if your shooting was as brilliant as your flying, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Wow.
Edward. Next time I'll just let them get you.
Why? That was a compliment.
You don't really. You can only kind of hear it. Rosa does snicker at Rhea's line.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so.
Draconis Squadron. Hello. Hello.
Greetings. Who are we speaking to?
Thank you for saving us. We thought we were goners. Thank you so much. We're the Neptune conveyor, the freighter ship that you saved. Thank you.
You're going
It's
to
our
be
pleasure.
goners if all of those pirates' little friends come back. We have a disabled ship. Do you believe he'd be able to land for a moment to take a look at it?
We don't really have landing strips. We're not a carrier, so we can't. But I just want to say, is there like a paperwork we have to sign, or do we have to? I mean, we've never been like, do we have to like sign something, or like, is there, like,
They
an
want
insurance
autographs.
form?
Everyone. I hope you've been practicing your autographs.
I mean, like, do we have to fill out insurance forms or something? Do we need like some kind of report? I mean, we got damaged, and I want to be able to, I want to be able to. We have to pay for repairs, and I don't know.
Oh, don't worry, no charge. An autograph is its own reward. It's fine.
I think Jester will tune the frequency to like crew only.
Yeah.
Should we cart this freighter back to our place and maybe cart Rhea with? Do we have the thrusting capacities? You know what? I can make this work. I kind of want to see if there's any.
Rhea's ship works. It's just a little. It's a little bit harder to control. Yeah.
It's rickety enough that only an expert pilot can manage.
Yes, only the best, the best of the best.
The Neptune can fly to Uranus for all I care. I'm just concerned about that short burst transmission we heard. This place might be swarming in a few minutes.
So, do we leave them? I mean, you can mail your autograph if that's really important to you.
Do you have the capacity to move?
Yes, but look, we had some cargo damage, and I know that there have been pirates in this area, a lot, and I just want to make sure that when I go in and make my insurance claim that, that it's going to go through. I mean, you're all official, right? So could you, I don't know, sign paperwork saying that you saw us get attacked by pirates, and I don't know, assess that. I mean, I don't know how it works. This is my first time being attacked by pirates, so I don't know if there's. how that works.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Welcome.
Yeah, it's you'll get used to it. Something we learned.
Oh.
You just get used to it,
Oh.
especially in this area.
Oh.
As far as so this is a question though for Trooper. As far as would Rosa have the paperwork on her? But if there is
No.
paperwork, okay, I
No,
was
there's
like,
no paperwork, but this person doesn't know. Like you're like, we did it. Like you would probably report back, but like you've got no paperwork for them.
Neptune, you're right. We are the experts. We'll handle everything. You can just be on your way, and preferably quickly. And
all
tell
right, well,
everyone that it was Tachyon Squadron.
Okay. Okay. Do you need my like ship number or identification? Like I just look.
We're fine.
Okay.
We're good. We're gonna be fine. We'll handle everything. We'll make sure the paperwork gets reported. We'll report the location as we always do, and you should be fine as long as you. Yeah.
Okay.
All clear.
Well,
Just probably get out of here as quickly as possible, I would say.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tachyon Squadron. And I will report back to the space station, and I'll make sure that you have free drinks on me at whatever bar is your bar. Thank you. All right, hold on. Wait. And like the thrusters start.
Oh, I know that sound. It'll get there.
Whoosh. And finally the thrusters sort of like build up, and you watch, and it's slow. These freighter cargoes are slow. It just takes a while for that momentum to start going, and you wait, starts picking up slowly, and finally the Neptune conveyor starts making its way out of the system where they were on their way.
Well, that was uneventful. Should we go investigate that one ship? I am dying. I really need to know this. We'll just give Rhea a bump.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just bump Vandal's ship, and it'll move in the direction that we need. Momentum and all
Vandal's
that.
Like, I got thrusters.
What
Like,
if we
it's
run
just
into
your,
more trouble?
Yeah. Your propulsion system's a bit damaged, but you can still fly. It's just your tactics aren't so great right now because the handling's not so good, you know? It's like when you've got that wobbly wheel and you're just like, why does I'm trying to drive and the car keeps drifting left, and you're like, oh, why?
I've never had that experience, so
Is it because you have good cars and not cars that you spent $500 on? Is that why? That like you? Because like I'm gonna say if you spend $500 on a car, then sometimes
Yeah.
Things fall off.
jeez.
It's fine.
Hot tip: don't do it.
So
Hot tip.
Rosa responds to Jester. Jester, I'm with you, Jester.
Okay. So, do you want to go bump Vandal's ship, and then we'll just start going? Vandal, we're gonna be fine if we encounter trouble. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I can tell you, Rosa will not be bumping her ship into anyone's ship at all. Rosa takes very good care of her ship. Do not want to bump it one bit. So just inside, Rosa dies a little bit hearing that.
Reyes is like not really convinced that this is the best plan, especially since Baron also has some damage. So perhaps going back first.
It's just floating there. What happens if it floats away and you can't find it again?
That's the voice inside Jester's head. They need to know.
Well, I can tell you right now, Jester's probably going to go regardless of if we go with them or not. I am going to make sure that Jester stays safe.
Okay, well let's just do it. But if Rhea dies,
I'll say really good things at your
Don't-
funeral, Rhea. Don't worry.
Don't.
Thank
no,
you. Okay, let's do it.
I just. Rosa's like trying to panically figure out how to switch off Jester's mic.
Only you
Yeah,
have
Vandal,
that
don't worry, we
portion.
got your back. Don't worry, Vandal, we got your back. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be nice and normal in this long, uneventful life of ours.
Okay.
It's about 45 minutes to get to this ship. And as you fly in with your little space fighter pilots, space fighter jets, you see a sleek ship that's matte black, and it is bigger than a starfighter pilot, but starfighter ship plane. But it's like it's quite maneuverable. It looks like to you. It looks like it could probably hold a pretty decent crew. Sort of looks like a luxury ship in certain ways, like maybe 15, 20 people size wise. And it's just drifting slowly with a little bit of sign of laser blasts, a little bit. Yeah.
And we got a
And
very clear
Edward-
visual of this thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can Edward check his technologies and all of his doodads and his neutrinos and things to make sure there's no pirates following us, to the best of his knowledge?
I'm gonna need some doodads and some neutrinos, please. Could you roll tech, please?
Neutrino check. Gotcha.
Yeah. I need the neutrinos. That's actually very important. Otherwise,
Maybe someone else should make this, and not me.
maybe.
What's
Oh,
the
that's
hey.
good.
happen?
Oh, okay. That is actually not so bad. You are sort of paying attention to the larger waves to make sure you don't have, pirates show up, because that's always a little awkward. Who wants that? Nobody. At the moment, it seems quiet. Well, I mean, maybe pirates want to hang out. They might be friends of yours. I don't know. But you don't see anything at the moment. But what about the rest of you?
Is notice something that's applicable to this?
That will give you eyeballs. For notice, will give you eyeballs. And then, of course, if you want to land, some piloting will get you there.
I think Rosa will go in for a closer look. So I'm going to roll
Mhm.
piloting.
Please do. What do we got
I'm not
here?
good at rolling in this game.
Oh no, that's fine.
Like literally,
It's-
unless it's shooting, I don't do well.
2 is what you need. You fly in. You can tether yourself and sort of come in through the airlock. Right, there's a way for you to sort of, you have to do a little bit of a space jaunt, but it's not that hard actually. You can sort of get yourself tethered in and come in through the airlock. It's not difficult at all. However, Rosa, since you came in to investigate a little bit, airlocks have this sort of ship might have more than one airlock door. It looks to you like the outer airlock door has been forced. And it looks to you that way because it's sort of hanging off a little bit, just like pulled with like some kind of claw, some kind of metal claw had sort of like ripped this outer airlock door open. Looks like they've been breached by someone, probably.
Hey, down here on the ship, looks like there's some sign of forced entry, some damage to one of the interior doors to the airlock. Yeah, it looks like there might have been a fight.
Can
Oh,
you
that's
identify
great
the tool that
news.
was used? Oh, I am so sorry, Baron. I always get excited. Are we
Big
familiar
sharp.
with the tool? Uh-huh.
I'm not. I'm not the best at this. We might need your eyes for this one.
Oh, okay. I will land. Could somebody perhaps investigate to determine if there are any signs of life or if there is any life support? We might have to suit up if we are going to disembark.
Rosa uses would love to use that to investigate. Does that work?
It does.
I've
That's a
pressed
3.
the
You are
button.
good. So here's the thing. It is very difficult to find out whatever is happening inside this ship because it has really good shielding. This is a ship where clearly it's meant so that nobody would even know it's there, right? You're not picking up anything at all. However, this does make you think that if it were completely breached, if the seal were completely breached, you might be able to actually get some signals in. So you feel as if there's probably still atmosphere in there, but you're going to have to actually just go in. You'll just have to go in and just check out the mysterious ghost ship.
Yeah, not getting a whole lot of signs on anything down here that I'm reading. It is, well, it's pretty weird. I'm gonna move in, Rosa says.
So
I'll join
what?
you.
They were carrying something more valuable than cloaking technology?
Or more dangerous. Only one way to find out.
I'm wearing my suit anyway. Like, if they have to.
How
Did
nice is
Jester
your
just
suit?
crash into me? Did Jester just bump into my ship?
My piloting was not good. I'm so sorry. Something falls off my ship. We don't know what it is.
There's just a little bit
Something
of
falls
like
off my ship.
a nudge. You know what I mean? Like there's like a little bit of a nudge, and you're like, what? But you like use a little bit of your shielding, but you can fix that. Like use one shield. Not that bad. Not that big of a deal. You have done this before. It's just that it's not a nice tethering. You know, it's like a little bit of like a. Well, if anybody is alive in this ship, they'll know you're here because of the big,
That's good.
loud clanging sound when your ship hit theirs. But
There was the clanging sound. Jester, what was that?
I don't know.
Okay, keep
Rhea
an
chimes
eye out.
in. You
It
know
sounds
what
like
that
it's
was.
active. Wait, what was that?
Don't tell her.
Rose is out of sight. Don't tell me. You know you have to mute me before you talk to anyone else.
Heck. Hold on, let me try that again.
Vandal, don't tell me what. What did Jester not want you to tell me?
That was the sound of someone crashing into the ship.
Oh.
Hope you're ready.
Rosa advances further.
I would like to know who is going to enter into this ship.
Rosa?
Jester?
Mm-hmm.
Edward's going in.
Yep. Are you going in?
Rhea's going in, I guess.
All right. You all tether yourself to this ship and sort of spacewalk to this the airlock. And clearly it has been ripped open with some sort of metal claw, some sort of breaching device. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody here who knows anything about pirates technology, Jester. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody who's like that. Oh,
Could I maybe determine if I know it? You know, maybe it's something
What?
I've used before.
Why don't you roll that technology?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Yeah. So I'm gonna just note something. It's funny. It's weird. I don't know why you might know this or
So
anything. But pirates and other people who sometimes take things from ships, you know, as you do, sometimes they use these sort of like they're kind of like you know those like that that little claw machine from where you get the toys, right? Yeah, the little game one. There's like sort of like a claw that you can sort of attach to the seals around an airlock, and then you can basically start it up, and it sort of rips open a sealed airlock door in case you needed to break in. You know, to steal things. I mean, I don't know why you might know that, but
If
I mean,
you left your
know,
keys in the ship and you got to get back.
Yeah.
yeah,
of
that's what
course.
it is. Yeah. For example, and you know, there the kind of people who use this are sometimes people who don't ask permission first. You know, so look, your guess would be that this ship was probably attacked by pirates.
I think when Jester kind of like their feet hit the ground and we're able to view that airlock that has been breached. I mean, they're in a suit, so like you don't know how wide their eyes got, but you just hear the excited It's beautiful. Oh my god, and the technology and the way that it latched and the breaching tech, the power behind this. I've never seen so much force used back when, I mean, I have never seen this. Rosa, this is bizarre.
Yeah, it seems like you have seen it before. But
Okay,
like
but
all
it's
things,
really
I know
cool.
when
Look at it.
it is. What do you think?
Oh, this is pirates.
Oof.
This is 100% pirates. We should probably have our weapons out.
Don't pirates usually take the ships they hijack?
Not if there's something expressly valuable inside. Sometimes it's not worth it. They might just be after, some technology, some really good fancy shinies, classic stuff.
We should be on the lookout
also-
for defense systems.
Yeah, they might not have made it out.
Oh, that's a possibility too. Huh. I'm just gonna
Rosa's
stand
got
behind Rosa.
Rosa definitely has a gut feeling here. Something's not good.
By the way, I'm just Rissa gave us a gift, which is a scene aspect is available, but Marcus, you get to name it whenever you want. It is for you to name when you would like an aspect in this scene that may be useful or helpful, or desperately terrible if you wanted. If that was cool, you can put an aspect on the scene. I am going to need, if we do not mind, a technology to break into this door, the inner door.
Rosa, do you care if I do that? What are you doing? You're gonna wreck it.
Rosa. So what happens is Rosa just assumes she knows how to do this, and just starts pressing buttons. And what happens when I press those -2 buttons?
Yeah. So you're pressing buttons. That's cool. And
First off,
nothing
confidently
that
pressing
you
buttons.
know of happens.
Oh no.
Nothing that you know of. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. It is totally fine. Nothing at all happens that you know of.
Rosa, you should
Yeah,
not.
Jester, I
Rosa,
can't figure this out.
Rosa, stop pressing shit. How many apple teenies did you have?
None. I drank Dr. Trooper.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
this is how you open the door.
However, that was a legendary success, so we need to have a little bit of a conversation about what happened right now. So you're going to get a boost. Because you did very, very well, which you can use later. And this boost is about, we'll call this, you have a sense of the technology, right? You're getting a sense of their technology. So their tech. And I'm going to give you a present. Would you like it?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So first off, it's really easy for you to break into this door. It's trivial. Come on. It's almost like you have, I don't know, hacked doors before. I really can't say. I don't know. I have no idea what your backstory is, but I would just say it's like you open it, so it's like you've done it before. Whether you have or not, I don't know. It's just like so easy. But as you're going through, just hacking in, you're like, oh, looks like maybe someone, I'm not going to say who, might have been Rosa, seemed to have tripped some sort of signal alarm. It's a silent alarm, but you can actually see little lights when you're going through. Like, oh, you can disconnect it with that roll. Turn that right back off if you like, or you could keep it going. But someone whose name rhymes with Rosa, it was Rosa, tripped a silent alarm, which I'm sure is fine.
I think Jester's going to stalk and you see that light? That Rosa, this is why you don't press buttons. Even Baron said you shouldn't press buttons. Hold on. And I think they're just gonna yank out some wires. There's a couple of sparks. Okay, good. Also, Vandal, are you going to join us on the ship? Is your ship okay? I keep waiting for it to explode and so far nothing.
Chester!
Vandal's just like right out in the airlock. It was like right there.
Just like right. I was like,
Oh, I
am
missed you. I'm so sorry. Ah.
Like Vanda just like takes a second, remembers who it is that she's talking to, and just sighs and keeps coming.
Rosa whispers to Jester, "Hey, people don't like when you talk to them about their imminent death or explosions that involve them being in the explosion. So if you can remember that, just a little bit, it's a little help, just a little bit."
No conversations about imminent death, even when we're about to die.
What? No, there's some.
Ray is
You know,
just like,
I'll get
"Whoa."
the doc together for you, and we can like come up with some ideas.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a PowerPoint presentation. You know I love those.
Yeah, I have it installed back home, so when we get back to the base, we'll.
Take any advice Rosa gives you with a grain of salt, please.
But there's so many documents that she gives me.
Yeah, how's the gambling deck going?
I haven't set off any silent alarms for my gambling debt.
And you move through the double doors and you get depressurized, and you make your way. The third inner door opens into this ship itself. And before I say, so by the way, scene aspects can be any sorts of things that you like. Things like very dark or full of happiness, or
Well lit and
on
safe.
fire. Yeah, like any kind of nice aspect that you might want to go and invoke later. Or like, cluttered, full of cover. You can have like, cover, whatever you like. These things are there for you. You can name it when you will. Before I say anything, I just want to know, I'm just asking for no reason. Are you all just walking in? Do you want to sneak? I just kind of, I want to kind of get a sense of how you would like to approach this ship as you investigate.
Rosa, I would say Rosa's cautiously walking in, hand on weapon, just kind of ready for anything. So I would say going in with more caution than just randomly walking into a space.
Roll sneak.
This is going to go really well. So you see that legendary? That's about to go away. Rosa attempts to sneak.
Ooh, it's horrifying. Excellent.
Rosa immediately falls in.
You set off some more alarms, Rosa?
Just every alarm.
So, Rosa sneaks in, as quiet as the dead, except that you all hear her magnetic boots clanking throughout the ship as she's walking. Right, it's just like it's just echoing. I'm going to need notice from everyone. What do we have here? A 2. All right. Mediocre, that's 0. Ooh, 2. Raise a -2. Does anybody want to spend fate points? I'm just going to ask some questions before we get into it. I just want to know. Just curious.
You know what? No.
No,
Okay.
we're just gonna let it happen.
Excellent. We're going to end with that -2, but we're going to start with Edward and Jester with their 2s, right? They're noticing some stuff. Edward, how do I put this? There are a lot of dead bodies inside this ship. Just going to note that. I mean, you all notice it. That's something that you all see. You all see dead bodies. But Edward, what it looks to you, how do I say this? Is a yacht? Yeah. The dead bodies are wearing sort of nondescript outfits. If you weren't really paying attention or you weren't really quick on your noticing, you probably wouldn't think too much about it. So like black jackets and trousers. They just look like they might be people who work on a yacht. Except that, do you remember there was a kingpin, some sort of gang leader? He was known for having really, really highly armored clothing that didn't look like armor at all. It looked like just regular clothes, but it actually had had an underlining that was like very, very sort of damage resistant. These people are wearing that kind of clothing. These people are not people who just work on a yacht. This kind of clothing is expensive. It is subtle. It is sort of stealth armor. And that's weird. Do you know what I mean? They've all been a lot of stabbing, it looks like. Some shooting, but they've been stabbed, which is one way to get around this kind of ballistic armor, is to stab people. So that's perhaps a bit disturbing. So there seemed to have been a kind of a large melee on this ship that involved 10 people, but it's a squad, a platoon of people being murdered by someone. But they're all in the same kind of outfit, so they seem like they probably these people belong here.
Yeah, the only other question I had,
yeah,
the corpses are all from like one faction then, because they're all dressed the
Yes.
same. No corpses dressed entirely differently?
Nope.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Someone's good at their job.
Yeah. Hey, other number 2, Jester. I have a question for you. As you are probably sort of distracted by cool technology and whatnot.
Yeah, not looking at the bodies.
Yeah. So, you know, pirates.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you remember one particular faction of pirates that maybe you know about for whatever reason? Maybe.
I think they were called the Straw Hats. Such a weird name.
That's weird, right? Do you remember their leader?
Oof. Hold on. Strider, I think that was a reference you got. Give me a leader from One Piece. Kaido?
I thought we were getting away from anime fanfic.
No.
What? No.
No, we're diving right
We're
in.
into this tunnel. Kaido. Kaido.
Kaido, yeah. What did they look like?
Big dude. Lots of tattoos. All the way up on his face. Bald, and like on the sides of his head, he has like tattoos of horns along the side. Very imposing, but also really heckin' cool.
Weird that you know that.
Oh, what? No.
So, the Straw Hats, they have an insignia, right? Like a patch, right?
Oh, yeah.
And when you notice the patch in the hand of one of these dead bodies, sort of ripped off of a sort of probably somebody's uniform, what does that patch look like? And how do you feel when you see the patch of the Straw Hats in the hand of one of these dead bodies?
It's a skull and bones wearing a straw hat. And I think like you get that like tense feeling in your chest where like your heart feels like it's being crushed. I think that's called anxiety. I think that's what that is. And like this is like Jester is probably like somebody who like hops on the balls of their feet all the time. They're very fidgety, but like looking at that insignia, still as possible.
So, yeah, I like that very much. I don't know if you like the fact that maybe somebody you know from your past, I don't know, seems to have been involved in this massacre. Rosa? Dead bodies, kind of empty space, rooms on the sides. Up front is the, seems like what's where the, the control room is. Okay. Hey, Rhea. Surprise! So something jumps out at you that you do not recognize.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Something out of nowhere, out of like a small like a duct, like one of the air ducts or something. Like there's this crash as like the air duct grate sort of comes out, and this it's a flash. You can't even really see it very, very clearly. Lands on your face. Just this thing jumps into your face. You did not see it because at -2, it is right there in your face. Does it knock you down?
It,
It's about
it
this big.
does. She
Mhm.
she goes down.
Mhm.
It's kind of like
Down.
windmilling backwards and down.
Oh no.
Is your helmet off?
It is not.
Ooh.
Hmm?
Huh.
The visor, right? The visor that's keeping you safe from whatever it is out there is being assaulted by this. It's like a pink tongue licking this your visor, and the rest of you see the boon. This slightly larger puppy that has clearly been on this ship for a bit of time, found you interesting, and it has leaped out of its hiding spot because it's a little freaked out, and is on, like, it is on your helmet, and it is just like lapping at your helmet, just like scratching on it, just like lapping. And it's like, it's a puppy, but it's kind of clearly a slightly bigger breed because it's got a little bit of weight to it, as it's just like, and this is your boon, is there just like,
And
your friend has been assaulted by a puppy.
And Rhea's just like the happiest she's been all night. She's like, yes, heck yes, there's a puppy. What is it?
Yeah,
not having?
Rosa. What happened, like when this happened, Rosa already had hand on the gun ready to shoot, realizes a puppy after she sees Vandal, fine. Rosa's already down on 2 knees and like, oh, the puppy.
Just like laying on
Rosa
the
got
floor
distracted by
still,
the puppy
puppies on
very
her face.
easily. There's a reason Vandal and Rosa get along. It's puppies.
And the puppy is so happy to be around you both. This is a very rare breed, as a matter of fact. It's not one you've seen before. The puppy is very well groomed, has a little collar, sparkles in the light, and the puppy is very excited to be here and is so excited to see people and is like, just like, oh, so excited. Jester, Edward, your 2 comrades are playing with a puppy?
Are we on a rescue mission? What is
So
the
much
purpose of that
slobber.
4-legged?
Ooh.
So much slobber.
It's like junior prom all over again.
How do we
Rosa-
proceed?
Rosa stands up, kind of reorganizes herself, pulls out a little lint roller, dusts the fur off of her uniform, puts the lint roller in a wrap, it's a separate bag, put it in the back, and just like, okay, back on, just back.
The puppy
Why is
just
there a puppy on the ship?
knocks its head near your leg, Rosa, and puts a little bit more hair on your uniform.
Rosa just goes and kind of pets the puppy, but is trying to stay focused and professional. This is clear. There's lots of dead bodies around. Okay. Shh. Oh, just completely goes back to the puppy.
And Rhea like gets off the floor and is dusting herself off, and is just like, I don't know what to do with the puppy.
I don't think we could take. I don't think we could. I don't think we can take them with us. It's not really safe. Lots of. Oh, you good little puppy. It's not really. Okay, Rosa just like puts her hand firmly on the puppy's head and just kind of like calmly holds it. What's going on here?
If we survive this, I'm putting in a transfer request to Tachyon Squadron.
What?
Like,
Have fun with Toad.
I think you owe them too much money to go there, so.
Woo!
We have seen those debts. But I would caution going forward. Not that I know anything about what's maybe going on, but maybe I am a little concerned. Just like a lot or a little.
Jester,
Oh, what?
tell us what's up. Tell us
Oh,
what we're
nothing.
walking
I'm
into.
just-
I think
I just can't
Jester?
stop my hand from shaking, and I'm not normally like a nervous person. It's just like, I have lots of fears right now. I've run into, some people and done some work for them, and then abandoned them and took all the money and never said sorry or goodbye. And
Ooh.
it's, stuff. And I worry
Okay.
that
Well,
this might be the people.
well then. Huh. Any specific things we should look out for? Aside from all of the massive piles of bodies surrounded this puppy?
Watch out for getting stabbed. They love to stab people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Did they tend to drop
Everyone,
people off
watch
and
out.
then fly away?
After they were stabbed, yes. Stab first, drop off. Or just,
No.
kick them out the airlock. But stabbing is very important. It's kind of like their signature.
I meant,
thing.
what are the chances they're still here?
I think we should run some scans.
Please.
Give me some tech. Give me some tech rolls. And also some
Yeah.
investigate. People want to do some physical investigation of the area.
One was my
Some
best roll of the
investigate?
day.
Oh,
Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus, what's wrong with you?
good.
I'll see myself out.
The rules are
Um,
so bad.
Rhea,
Yes.
you're looking at that puppy.
I am looking at that puppy.
Puppy's cute. Where did you grow up?
So, Rhea grew up in a family that actually non-military, non-flying, pretty straightforward, basic life. Kind of just tripped and stumbled her way into flying, as she does literally everything.
Yeah. Have you ever been around really rich people before? Like, have they ever been in the same company with them ever?
Occasionally, she would just, she would volunteer for benefits
Yeah.
and things, and
Yeah.
then there'd be lots of wealthy people there
Yeah.
giving their money and their time.
Yeah. This dog is a very rare breed. Very expensive rare breed. Not one that is normally found anywhere. And you just happen to think about the collar. You notice it with that 3. You notice the collar itself. It's diamonds, real, it looks like to you. And the whole entire collar is encrusted with very expensive diamonds. And there's a little heart with a name on it, Pookie.
Pookie.
Which you're like, oh. But that's the thing. It just pings your comms. There's like a little bit of like a static. And you're like, this is a tracker. There's a tracking device on Pookie's little name. And I have to ask you one more question. That's your tech.
Of
Your
course.
tech's picking that up. How much do you know about, and I'm just asking randomly for no particular reason. So, don't
No
read
reason.
into it. Yeah. How much do you pay attention to the media? Or like celebrities?
Rhea will kind of pick up some celebrity news every now and then. She gets a little interested in the gossip, but then she doesn't follow it very closely.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's probably nothing, right? I mean, it's weird though, right? Because I swear maybe you might have seen this dog before in some kind of like a media thing.
Okay.
Like some sort of famous person had this dog. Whose is it? someone Dominion of Unity.
Oh.
Who was it? You can't quite put your finger on it just from that tech roll, but you remember some kind of like a newsreel or something with somebody from the Dominion of Unity and this dog. Some kind of benefit concert, something. You can't
Ooh.
quite put your finger on it.
Okay. So Rhea kind of kneels down. Is it possible to take the little heart Pookie tag off the collar?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Rhea goes down to Pookie, gives her a little love, of course, and then takes off the heart tag. I think there's a tracker in this. Someone's keeping close tabs on this dog.
Oh,
Rhea specifically doesn't mention that anything about the collar because she doesn't want the collar to go missing because a certain somebody needs some money. You know?
I wonder.
Somebody
who
with
that might be.
interesting scrupules here.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so she just mentions the tag instead, and then kind of fills everybody in on the fact that she thinks she's seen this dog before and that it may belong to somebody important.
Perhaps I could take a look at the tag. I would love to determine what kind of technology is used. That might help us determine, at least the class of the individual that owns this dog.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. She hands it over.
I will need technology from you, Jester, and Edward. Good old Baron. Oh, that's good. Baron, can I get from you... I think I need from you, let's say maybe rapport to represent the kinds of schmoozing you've done in your life.
Oh. Not as bad as it could have been. I got a 1.
Not as bad. Would you like to spend a fate point?
Your asking has me concerned, so yeah, I will.
smart, very smart.
Mm-hmm. You have many different aspects, and I wonder what aspect is the one that is going to help you with this one. I feel like it might be high society, war veteran, only out for yourself. That could be it.
He's a social butterfly. Let's do it.
Yeah. Jester. This is Dominion technology.
All right.
This is Dominion technology. And it's good. It's good. It's good. It looks mostly like one of those kind of things that you would use if your puppy went missing, you want to find them again. You know what I mean? Like it's like a little tracker so you can find your puppy. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. People can track it if they were looking. Baron, looking around, this is nice. It's a very expensive place. Maybe you're checking through some doors, and you come into you notice a door that has been forced open with some violence. And that rapport, when you open that door, you see a stateroom. This is very expensive. This is very fancy, very lush. Most of the other rooms look like kind of military barracks, but this is nice. This is really nice. This is probably too nice. Maybe it's a little too nice. It's really too nice. And as you sort of look through the clothes, the things in this place, you see a chain that would go around someone's neck. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's really only one person who would have this kind of a chain. The daughter of the first among all. You could call this, like the Princess of the Dominion. You do not know why the Princess of the Dominion would be in a ship in your system, but she is clearly not here anymore, and there were signs of struggle.
This is way over my pay grade. Everyone get enough
What
information
have you
together
found?
to write up a report, and then we need to get going.
What? We just got in here, though. Like, this technology is Dominion tech. Look at it. It's fancy. I like it. I kind of want my own tracker, but not.
Yeah, we at
like,
least
I
need
would
to
make my own
investigate.
based off of this.
Investigate quickly.
Okay.
You've got computer records. You've got a lot of stuff in here in what looks like a very, very secret yacht that was carrying the Princess of the Dominion.
Rosa walks over to, I guess, the pilot, the driving part of the ship.
Yes,
I forgot all words. Walks over there where I'm assuming there's the main computer records.
Mhm.
Rosa hovers her hands over the digital, I'm assuming, keyboard, and then says, "Jester."
Yeah? What? So I'm gonna rush in. I'm gonna, like, run in.
Mm-hmm.
Buttons.
It's beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay. I am not actually as familiar with Dominion tech as I wish I would be. I don't get to utilize it a lot,
Well,
so this is gonna take a little bit.
How hard can it be? And Rosa just presses one button.
Oh, no.
Roll technology.
That- Okay.
Oh. You press
Okay.
this button. It's probably the bad button. It's probably the wrong button, but you press it. And there's like a... And you just hear... Madam, we're being attacked by pirates. They shouldn't know where we are. No one should know we were here at all. This is a completely secret mission. There's, madam, just stay in your room. Seal yourself in. You'll be fine. We've got an entire squad of elite soldiers here. We can hold them off. Just don't worry. It'll be okay. Nobody should know we're here. And then you hear, ah! And you hear a couple of shots, and then there's some screaming, and there's some kind of like ripping sounds of metal ripping, and then there's a laugh. Just a I mean, nobody really, but maybe Jester might recognize that laugh. Yeah, and it goes silent.
Oh. So they weren't expecting to be hit at all.
Who is
They
this
didn't see this
madame
coming.
that they are talking about?
I don't know. Must be someone important since they kept him on the ship quietly.
Edward's gonna let
Secret
everyone
mission.
in on his theory.
You think this is
Oh.
the Princess of the Dominion? That was on this ship?
Way over our pay grade.
So wait,
Huh.
the princess then was taken by the pirates. Whoa.
We should probably tell someone now.
Yeah. You, if you want to do that, I'm just gonna put my hands on some of this stuff over here.
If we don't handle this properly, I'm smelling an Archduke Franz Ferdinand like level of problem, and
Oh,
I
that's
don't
an
want anything
old
to do with
Earth
it.
reference. Huh.
Do you not pay
Is that
attention to
the-
history?
That old Earth musician?
Yes, if you don't pay attention to history, you'll be forced to listen to it again and again and again.
There's a whole song about it. It's like, there was a mistake, and then there was a war. It was very mopey, but it was really good. And that aspect, if you like, it can easily be something like get like a good tech aspect out of this one, like access to some Dominion tech, if you like.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. That's actually pretty much perfect. Yeah, I'm down.
Hmm. So, what are y'all gonna do as you scavenge a little bit of this tech?
Rosa goes over to Edward. Just, I think you're right. This is way out of our pay grade, but what do we do next?
Now phone it in.
You want that over the airwaves?
Yeah, that's the thought. Yeah.
I mean,
Their-
I'd be happy
their
if you
text their tech seems way out of our knowledge. What if they pick up the signal? What if they know we're coming?
That can happen.
That's not gonna be good.
You
We have to figure
kids
out
and your
at
new
least a
technology.
trajectory. If we can find out a trajectory. Jester, is there any way you
And,
can
like,
tell? Oh yeah,
They're just covered in wires and like
just
even ripping
full
up
of
buttons.
wires. Like, shh.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way you can tell the trajectory of any of the ships when the pirates left?
Not unless they left behind some kind of tachyon trail.
They left behind that recording. Why don't they have a camera on the outside of the ship?
Oh,
Yeah, there's always a black box. Hold on, that's usually where most of this information is stored. There's a lot of things I have to kind of dig through. It's not always easily accessible. It really should be, but with a ship like this, who knows how they operate?
We could also say that we saved just throwing this out there.
Uh-huh.
We saved a cargo ship and we are unable to find the disturbance people have been reporting.
What about Pookie?
Yeah, what do we do with the dog?
so you're talking about lying?
Just hurry
Wait.
up.
Can I, hello Raiders, can I get an empathy roll from Vandal, please?
Da-da-da-da.
It's hard for you to tell. It's tricky, right? But it's a 1 that you got. Not the best. It's like iffy. Would you like to succeed at a major cost?
Ooh. Sure.
Okay.
Wait. When you say a major cost, let me backtrack. What would be my major cost?
What would the major cost be? The major cost would be that you would learn something so disturbing to you that you would take a small consequence of distress. Like you fill up your 2 slot.
Okay, let's just do it.
All right then. You're going to be able to define this consequence yourself.
Okay.
So, my friend, you are surveying the scene. People have looked at this scene in many different ways, right? They've looked in terms of technology, they've looked at their eyeballs or investigate, getting a sense of like, what can you see? Looking at rapport to get a sense of like the wealth level and all of that. And you're kind of, you're looking at it, well, with your heart, thinking about your heart and this puppy who's like there just hanging out with you. And you're looking at the way the bodies have been killed. You're thinking about the events you've been at. You're thinking about, it's like kind of just taking it all in, thinking about people's feelings and all of that. And it occurs to you, actually, you have met her. She was at a party you were at. You think about it, but she wasn't public facing. She was under a different name. She'd given herself a different name. She was in, I suppose, now that you think about it, like, okay, hold on. If that's the princess of the Dominion, but the person I met was actually, was somebody different. And this person was somebody who you knew fairly well now that you think about it. Like not like so well like you're like you know, whatever, but somebody who meant something to you in some kind of a way. Uh, Somebody that you met at one of these philanthropy events. Could you tell me who this person is? Well, at least what their persona was, their fake persona is, that would mean enough to you that realizing that it is this person who is A, the Princess of the Dominion, and B, probably kidnapped by terrible murderous pirates that would upset you so much to shake you.
So we worked at a few events together, chit-chatted, had a good time. She was always there sort of volunteering her talents as a florist. So she'd come and do the flower arranging, and she was always really enthusiastic about these good causes and really sweet and kind. And she would, you know, kind of go out of her way to chit-chat with others and be friendly. And so they'd, you know, run across the same path, but like I said, they weren't friends necessarily. They'd work together, and it was nice. And so realizing that she was one, the Princess of the Dominion, who then volunteered her time, was really tough. But then realizing, that something bad is probably happening to her, and then seeing the setting of which she was taken is just like really shaken. Poor Vandal.
And you can have shaken as your consequence. And there's one last thing. You remember that she was often nervous about something, like she was being followed, maybe. Like she had like a kind of like a, there was just kind of that, like maybe she had a bad ex or something, but she was always just a little bit paranoid about sort of being followed. And you also know that she was gone for long stretches of time. Like you would see her at an event and you wouldn't see her for like 8 or 9 months, and then you'd see her again. But there's always something a little bit paranoid about her, as if you know she had a bad ex or something.
Yeah. Okay. So like Rhea kind of like thinks about that and reflects on it, but now is like, well, was that paranoia because it turns out that she was a princess and probably shouldn't have been out in public without like a full escort? Was it something else? But she like recalls those details about her.
And you do know, if it turns out, you know people's minds. If it turns out the Princess of the Dominion were captured, maybe killed by pirates in the Draconis system, nothing will stop the Dominion from starting all-out war. She should not have been in this system at all, ever. Certainly not pretending to be a florist. You don't know what that's about. Although, again, empathy, she felt very genuine to you. It felt like this was something that was really important to her to help in some kind of a way in this place. You never felt like she was lying or anything like she really was very sweet, kind, and really seemed to care. She sometimes didn't get jokes. Like she didn't always get like, you know, references and all of that. A little awkward, a little bit, you know. Didn't know all the stuff, but if it gets out, if something happens to her, the Dominion will reign on this place. Yeah.
So Rhea, like once all this kind of like hits her, she kind of like leans down with Pookie and kind of gives Pookie a hug, really feeling just like so stressed about it. We have got to figure out what's going on here, and we need to do it soon, and we need to go.
Yeah, I'm with Vandal on this one. I think we have to look into this further. I think we have to find her. We can't risk submitting a report and letting the pirates know that we're onto them. They might the hostage, you know. We're gonna have to do this.
Let's find that black box and get the hell out of here then.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
Few more
Chester, how's that coming?
I have a bane. I have a bane I can use.
No,
Weird. Yeah.
Oh, that's
no.
not. I don't think that's
Yeah.
good.
Could I get?
That sounds
yeah.
illegal.
Oh, what? Could I get a technology roll as you're trying to get this black box out?
Yeah, and I'm gonna
yeah,
use
mhm.
an fate point with my aspect of. Oh, what am I thinking? I've got so many that are
Gesture's
applicable, to be
muted.
honest.
Are you muted? Are you muted?
No, not anymore.
Maybe. Are you?
No, we hear Jester.
Okay, I
Yeah,
hear you.
I was muted earlier.
Okay.
I have unmuted myself. You know what? I don't think I even need it. You
Ooh.
know what? I do want to put in. I'm gonna make that a 7. We're gonna make that a +2. I'm gonna burn.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I
okay.
want all the
Mhm.
tech.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You're going to get an advantage with 2 free invokes, which will help you in a lot of different ways. Which is, what do you call it? You call it a retro reverse engineering.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to just use my Bane for a moment. By the way,
No.
chat, they're 3 away, it looks like, from getting a boon, but they don't have one right now, so I get to just give them a Bane. Guess what it is? Guess what your Bane is before we go to break?
Does the puppy
Murder.
run away?
Is it? Oh, no. No.
Why would you?
Better not.
Why
We
would
have a-
you?
I'm so sorry. I would cry if the puppy runs away from us. I need the dog.
No. No, it's better. Tachyon Squadron.
No.
Hey, what are y'all doing out here? What is this? Hey, we heard you were on some kind of fake, boring mission that's nothing. It's Toad, by the way, in case you didn't remember. So, what are you doing out here? What is this? What is this? What are we looking at? We're about, 15, 20, 30 minutes away. Thought I'd stop by. By the way, I don't know if you heard this, but I just got 2 more kills, by the way. Just got 2 more. What are you doing? What are you doing out here?
I don't know how sensitive the high-tech equipment that we're using here in this future is. We're Tachyon Squadron. It's a little, it's distant future. Science kind of fantasy a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining that the tech might be good enough to audibly hear over the headset Rosa's eye twitching at Toad's voice.
Toad is in the area and wondering what you're doing near a very secret, very volatile situation. That's your Bane. And guess what? He has never been a subtle person. He's never been a subtle person, likes to brag a lot. And he's not far away from where you're at. But that's where we're going to go to break, everybody. As you have Toad out there, not far, coming towards your area, trying to figure out what's up. Maybe you need his help. Because, who doesn't need Toad's help? You know what I mean? I'm the best. Just the best. What are you doing over there? Hey, where are you? Yep, Rosa punches Toad again. So as we go to break, my friends, you have got, at this moment, what looks like it could be an interstellar incident that could lead to war. You have got, Vandal, a friend of yours, who it turns out is actually somebody a lot more important than you thought, and might be in serious danger. You've got some great tech. Hey, Baron. I'm just bringing this up here before we go to break. I'm not saying anything, just a thing that you might want to think about. I bet if you knew where she was, people would pay you a lot of money. I bet that's really expensive knowledge. I'm just noting it. Like, I bet you have some crime friends who would find that super interesting. Maybe they'd even wipe your debts. Just a thought. Hey, Rosa, I feel like your boyfriend's out there. He thinks he's your boyfriend. Well, he thinks that you're in love with him, because who isn't? And he might want to come and see what you're up to. Yeah, just to also brag about how yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. Rosa will also remind him that she did kill 2 more people too. So
Well, when we get back, we're going to find out how our crew gets out of this pickle, because it is a bit of a pickle. They've got a snooper, and that's what happens. I don't know, 17 retweets for our show tweet. If you can get them to 3 more, that might give them a boon that might help them with this situation. But yeah, they're going to need 3 more, and if you don't retweet, well, then there's no help. Toad's gonna be there. Everyone hydrate, stretch your legs, and we will be back in 10 minutes to find out how they deal with this very dangerous international incident and also Toad. welcome back, everyone, to the second half of Tachyon Squadron, the Pirates of Kepler Valley. I'm happy to have you all back. I hope you had a lovely little break. So here's the thing. Our heroes have had a lovely time so far. They've had a little bit of a scrape up. They did not give insurance paperwork to some freighters who are kind of concerned about, just their insurance. It's fine. And I wouldn't worry about it so much. But then they went to investigate this ship, which turns out this sort of very expensive stealth yacht, Dominion technology, with a squad of elite soldiers on board, all murdered. A very expensive dog still left alive. But the Princess of the Dominion, who has been secretly sneaking out into the Dracona system and actually sort of being a co-worker of Rhea's, sort of being a florist and hanging out with Rhea, seems that she has been kidnapped. And if it turns out, by pirates that Jester knows, that Jester may not be good friends right now. There's just like, but very deadly pirates may have this princess. And, right now, their favorite pilot, Toad, from the Tachyon Squadron, is out in space, not within visual range, but within some sensor range, has called it and said, "What are you noobs doing? I killed 2 people. What are you doing?" Hey, so Tachyon Squadron, are you just like malingering, hanging out in the middle of nowhere, doing nothing? Do you need my help?
We are
Did I also
Toad,
tell you?
we never need your help, and we did hear you bragging. What are you doing so far away from your route?
Well, I'd heard on the comms that there was a little bit of a fight with pirates that you all got involved in. Is that right?
That we handled.
Handled. Was it like 1 pirate, 2 pirates, 1?
Yeah,
There's
it
at
was
least
1
4.
and really unimpressive. Well, no, it was 1 and it's really unimpressive.
Sorry, it was 1. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got the kill?
Me.
Wow. So you got 1
Toad, what are you
unimpressive-
doing here?
Well, you haven't reported back. Just try to find out if you're fine. Or if you're really embarrassing, and I could tell everyone that you're embarrassing. I was
In the
sent out to
background,
just
you
check in on
hear-
you.
I think I've started a fire.
Fire? What are you doing?
Stop starting fires. Rosa, be nice. In fact, you know what, Toad? I think we could use your help. You see this little escape pod floating out here. Have you ever heard of virulent explosive dysentery before?
Yes. It's bad. Why?
It's very bad. Then you will know that everybody on this cargo ship, escape pod, has shit themselves to death. Now we're trying to get this black box, but we have to mop it all up first. So I could definitely use your supple hands to help me out. You seem much more adept and at home in your favorite terrain with a mop
Some of the
than I
shit's
would
on
be.
fire.
Quick!
Could you roll that provoke?
Catching shit on fire.
Could you roll that provoke, please? If you would.
Yeah, Edward, he has this thing where he can roll provoke. I'm only teasing. He can be a rude ass, but try to use it for, like, nice endearing himself to people.
Yeah.
Checks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of my fate points on that, too, to make it a 5.
Okay, well, so, you beat him by 5, and he goes, yeah, so here's the thing. I can't really, how many people are in that escape pod?
Living or shriveled,
dozen?
dehydrated husks?
Okay. I mean, is it like really tightly packed? Like, how explosive and virulent was? Here's the thing. I am really busy. I would love to help you out with whatever it is that you have going on there. Uh, you all. But I don't know if you know this. I have a special spacesuit. I got it from my dad. It's top of the line. It's really nice. It's very clean, and it's very well tailored to me. It's actually. Everybody says I look really great in it. They were going to make a poster of me in this suit, actually, to advertise, the volunteer group, and I'm thinking about getting.
That's perfect. You'll be less likely to catch it then. You know it's highly contagious, but if your suit's
Yeah,
airtight,
no, yeah. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna. Should I just report back in? Just you know, let them know because they haven't heard from you. Because I just don't think I can go to that escape pod. They're kind of small, and if I just look.
Well, I don't, Toad. I don't think it would reflect too positively on you if you came out to help and didn't help, and then reported back that you didn't help. Maybe if you
Uh,
want to make sure you're looked upon still as favorably as you are, maybe just don't mention it, huh?
doesn't look like I didn't do my job. I'm just gonna say I saw you were fine. All right, so I gotta go. Saw you, you were fine. Oh, wait. Is everybody fine?
Doing great.
The fires are subdued.
I don't need to
I'll be a
know
lot better when
about.
you're out of here.
Rosa, I know you say that, but I have it on good authority that you're in love with me, and I just want to let you know that I'm
I have
kind
it
of
on
not
good
into you.
authority that you're like, ooh,
Yeah, so I just feel like you're not. I mean, I could be convinced, really, maybe because of your mom would make a sort of a pretty high-powered couple, but I'd need a lot of convincing, really.
Toad,
Toad.
your suit
Yeah.
is filled with more shit than this ship is. Please go. Please go.
Vandal, I can't believe you just insulted me. That surprises me coming from you. I always think of you as like the level-headed one, the one that I can, cheat out of money at cards, because sometimes you're kind of
I
gullible.
I think of you as
here's
being burned and on fire now. Please go. We have so much to do. Thank you.
all
and
right.
please
Well,
remind everyone that we have to enter a quarantine period for like 14 days or hours or something
Oh,
because we're covered in shit. We're going to need to clean
oh,
ourselves off. They're not going to hear back
right.
from us for a little bit.
Okay.
Absolutely
Well,
covered.
all
It's
right then.
disgusting.
Oh, well,
And
all right
fire.
then. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna mention the diarrhea, Tachyon, and you can hear his thrusters. Diarrhea
No.
Tachyon Squadron. Diarrhea Squadron. And
Goodbye. I hope you
he sort of
crash.
heads out thinking about what kind of great rumors and nicknames he can give your squadron.
Oh,
Yeah.
that dude's like a broken
All right,
hammer, a
everyone.
useless
No one
tool.
will be calling us the Diarrhea Squadron after we are called the squadron that went and saved the princess.
I think that's kind
Yeah.
of a long squadron name, but I get your point.
Yeah. So I almost found the black box.
Okay,
You
good.
got it.
When you have it, okay. Well, let's check in.
She has it. That
What
was
can you
an
find?
amazing roll. Little black box. If you want to analyze it, because that was an amazing roll you had earlier, it's very clear to you from this black box that this ship sort of left clearly secretly from the Dominion. There was a lot of sort of erasing of files, of looping back around. It looked like the ship sort of made a fake trail that made it look like, and you can see like a manifest of where it's heading, and all of this sort of where it's theoretically going is just a kind of like a tour of the Dominion of Unity. Certainly not coming here, but just a kind of a mellow sort of call around. It seems fine, but clearly there's a second log of where it actually went, and it sort of came in to the Dracona system. you're watching it, looking at it, you're tracking it on like a little kind of like a visual, a little holographic thing. And it seemed to have been, looks like it was fired upon. It looks like there was some kind of EMP device that sort of knocked out its engines. And then it has been listing since then. It has been only about, according to the black box, about 10 hours. It's been about 10 hours since the ship was assaulted. But digging into the black box again, what's interesting to you, maybe not relevant at this moment, this is not the first time this ship has been in the system. It seems to you that the princess has been coming into this system regularly, at least once a year, sometimes twice a year, that she has been sneaking into Draconis. And she has, it looks to you as if from the black box, sort of moored out here in this area, and then taken a smaller shuttle into the space station. There's something going on with her. She's doing something or being involved in some way with this space station, secretly. But she moors in the same place every time, and it looks like somebody told the pirates where she was sort of docking this sort of stealth yacht, and they attacked.
All right, so let's see all that
Jester,
information
she's worth a lot of money. She's worth
up
a
on
lot
the
of money.
HUD.
Yeah.
So we've all kind of absorbed that information, but I mean, Jester's not interested in the money.
No, but
the information
I
that
bet
you must possess.
Kaido is.
I mean, I wasn't gonna pay that back.
No, Kaido likes money.
Kaido loves
You
money.
know, some ransom, perhaps.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think maybe it's in our best interest to determine, do we think that is the shuttle still on the ship? And I'll press the buttons relative to pull up the information to see if the shuttle was able to escape.
The shuttle is still on the ship. It actually has not left yet, which means that they didn't get out. They've taken her.
This is very bad. Very bad.
And there's we have not been able to see any potential area where they might have gone. There's no way we can find that right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, somebody's got an idea.
Jester.
Yeah, I mean, you know, ships have certain signatures. I might have flown with some of these ships, something that I could input to the navigation systems. And I have a couple of free invokes that are, you know, useful in a situation like this.
Yeah. How do you explain to your friends that you might be able to, that you might know some of these pirate ship signatures? I'm curious as to how you might explain that to them.
So I'm going to input some data into this navigation system. Don't worry about the numbers that I'm putting in. They don't represent the ship signals from any pirate ships or anything. But it will lead us to the pirate ships that are potentially involved. Yep. Beep boop boop beep.
Best lead I have.
Jester's a master with tech.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're gonna have to use that know their tech boost that you have to get yourself. So let's talk about Vandal, Baron, and Music Box for a moment. I would like to step back as Jester starts doing amazing things on the nav console of this ship. What you three see, besides Jester, like, I suppose getting in the zone in some ways, I imagine it's pretty impressive looking. You know how, crew that's not Jester, you know how if you were looking for a needle in a haystack that would take you hours to do it, Like if you didn't know anything about a thing, if you were just searching for data, you're just trying to find a thing, but you don't know what you're looking for, and you're going to use all of your scientific expertise to search and scour, maybe you can find it, but it would take you so long to work it out. You know how it is if you are a person who doesn't actually know anything about the pirates, you know, how it would be very difficult to find it and it would take a very long time and maybe you couldn't even find it. It's weird though, because it takes Jester about 5 minutes to just enter in some data, calibrate a little bit, and almost immediately, real fast, some trajectory lines. And I'm imagining it's kind of like, you have to imagine a future tech from the 70s, so it's like a nice overhead display, but like it's slightly LED-ish, as like these little LED lines start, like vectors start heading towards a small planet.
Incredible.
And it was real fast.
Whew.
Real fast.
Chester, you outdid yourself this time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I am really good at what I do.
Yeah, I'd say I had no idea.
Jester, I feel like you know this too much.
The delay, we got a week off without delay.
Just like a little bit, yeah. I'm trying to get back into it. Go ahead.
Same.
So, Jester, it feels like you're a little too familiar with some of this stuff for my liking.
I do technical things all the time. You know, like tracking pirates and pirate
Do you?
stuff.
Do you?
Yes? Right,
Why?
Rosa?
Yeah. Presses all kinds of buttons. Rosa knows nothing about tech, so Rosa's like, yeah. This totally makes sense. By the way, Rosa is like, yeah, Jester's the best. Like Rosa's just sitting here like thinking, like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jester's got this.
I always knew you had to get your volatility from somewhere.
I mean, I didn't exactly grow up on a regular space station, you could say. Had to, rough it a little bit. Made some friends along the way, and some of those friends stole some things, and sometimes they stole things and blamed it on me, and then I had to escape, and then I still owed... we have pirates to follow.
It's not fun to owe friends money, is it?
No, it's terrifying. I live every day in fear.
That doesn't sound like
It's
very
not
good
even so
friends.
much money. It's like a life debt. I don't Pirates have really weird rules, and Rosa gives me binders of information with rules, and that I can kind of follow, but when somebody just shouts rules at you every single day, I don't know what they are. I can't keep up.
It doesn't sound that confusing.
What?
So these pirates that you know, how much do we need to worry?
Yeah,
A
scale
lot.
of 1 to 10.
Like an 11.
Oh,
They're like, if there was like a hierarchy of pirates, the Straw Hat Pirates would be like the top.
Straw Hat.
You don't mess with them. They love to stab.
I mean, they were able to take out
and
this
just
vessel.
look around.
All the stabbed bodies.
And let me present you with a bit of a problem.
Oh no.
Oh,
You could
Please do, Trooper.
follow that trail and make your way there right now, saving time, but you're not all at full health. You're not all at ship shape, tip top. You could go back to, get yourself all healed up. It'll take a bit of time. That could be bad. There's a bit of a problem. You could go back and report in, which would be great, unless those pirates, because those pirates can't get their information by themselves. Somebody said something to them.
Oh.
Somebody, clearly she's going to the station. What if you say something, but there's a leak and that is dangerous? Can you tell the people that you work with right now? Also, if they bring in a huge group of ships, that's going to be really obvious. You all are a bit more subtle. you just have some choices that you want to make about whether or not you want to go in now. If you want to tell people, I'm just going to note that big gun ships are going to be real obvious. And yeah.
Well, we have to go, right? We have to go right now.
Should I perhaps try to repair our ships with some of the tools that we have access to here? I
That would
think
be great.
speed is of the utmost. The utmost.
Plus, we're not sure who we can trust.
We're in the proverbial doghouse as it is. Let's not show up with information in a report that's not finished. Let's not show up and tell them, hey, something happened, we don't know.
I can't think of a better way to get on those new ships than bring home a princess.
Junkyard, see what you can do. You have 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Rose
that's
is thinking of.
perfect.
Rose is definitely thinking about, like, if we bring in the princess, then that gets us out of trouble, which means I've made it up to my team, which means then we get the special good ships. So Rose is very much lost in the ship sauce.
Jester, because you are an expert tech person, you can make 2 rolls total.
Okay.
2 rolls. Technology versus fair. 2. Yes. Okay. And 1 more.
And another. The
Would
one
you
is
like to
for
spend a fate point?
barons.
Would you like to spend a fate point?
I probably should. I will. I've got jury rigging / inventions. I mean, we're jury rigging some things. Absolutely. I'm taking pieces of this ship and putting it on Vandal ship, taking pieces of Vandal ship and putting it on Baron ship,
Vandal, you may clear that 1 damage you have on your propulsion. And 1 person can clear 2 shield boxes.
I'll let y'all
Who needs it
decide.
most? Yep.
I have 2 shield boxes of damage on my shields, but I think your ship's a little bit more like hammered than mine is, so up to you.
You take them.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty good at evasive maneuvers.
My
In
friends,
theory, I should be as well.
in theory, there was some quick jury rigging to get these ships in a more flyable state. You load into your ships and you fly
With the
off. And
dog.
my question to you is, with the dog, who has
In my
the
suit.
puppy? All right. Here's my question for you. Do you go straight after the pirates or not? Stressed?
Yes.
Well,
My
then,
vote's for yes.
in which case, there's a planet, Asami. It's a mining planet. It's sort of out of the way. And there are... not much happens there as far as you know. But on the far side of this planet, I'm afraid to say, is where all the signals go. It's sort of out of the way. You'd have to make your way out there to this space. And if you do, you will get, probably where they're leading in. This is a kind of a icy planet, sort of snowy, a little bit remote. There's like a sort of like on one side of the planet is where there's actually like some mining towns that people that you know of, but the signals are leading to the far side of the planet, the dark side of the planet, which doesn't get a lot of sun. The days are very, very short, if ever. There are quite a few moments where there's just darkness. And there shouldn't be anything on that side of the planet. But if you want to find this princess, this is where you're going to have to go. What are you thinking as you make your way to the other side of this planet, where perhaps Kaido and the Straw Hats are, perhaps this princess who was a friend of yours, Vandal. Perhaps. Who knows who they're connected to? What are you thinking?
Rosa is, as you know, you were starting to see where our destination is, as you could see the darkness down there. Rosa has the excitement of the new ship, save the princess. This is gonna we're gonna be all fine, and then the dawning realization of, right, okay, back at it. Rosa's back in, eye focused, hands at the ready on the guns. Rosa's now like, we're saving the princess.
Let us go to our tactical map. As you move forward, I would like, if you do not mind, a technology roll. That is what I need. I need a little bit of technology is from all of you all. It's our detection phase. And let me get my terrible bad guys.
Whoops.
Here are my goblins.
I'm too nervous to notice anything.
I got 1. That's good for me.
Oh, that's good for you.
We're proud of you.
Ooh, got a 4. So here's the thing. I got a 4. I got a 1. So I tied with you all. So everyone is detected. Now, you do not get the drop on them. If you had hit higher than they did, you would have been able to. Now, there is a way to do it, but that would involve spending 3 fate points, 1 on each of you. Because if you all beat me, then you sneak in. But since we're currently tied, that is not the case.
So we could each
It's up to
spend
you.
1 fate point?
Yep.
I would be down for
Just
spending
two-
1 if
just-
y'all are down.
We
Just
have
2 people
group
got.
points.
Yeah, just 2
we
people
have
got
a
1s
4.
though, right?
Yes, right? You got it too. So yeah, we would need B. Yes, we need Jester and Rosa to spend fate points if you want to have some secrecy.
And don't we
Lydia,
still
can we
have
have
2
the
group
duel?
fate points as well?
Yes, you do. Can we have the duel screen, if you wouldn't mind?
Just to
Rosa
let
will
y'all know,
spend
I
a
only
fate
have
point.
I have 1 left. So if I'm spending this, you have got to save me. Because I don't do well in battle. We have passed the part
Use a
where
group
I
point.
excel.
Use a group
Oh
point.
yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alternately, you do have that stealth tech free invoke you could use.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that sounds more fun.
So, Rosa, do you spend a fate point? All right. You have 1 group fate point left, my friends. One of you can be undetected. Who is it?
Who shoots the best? It's not me.
Rosa.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Rosa. Music
Yeah.
box. You are undetected. By the way, dear chat, if you notice, we have 2 zones. The first is the outer, is space, and the second is the atmosphere. They need to get through space where there's a blockade of pirates, through the atmosphere, and onto the planet. If they can make their way through these 2 zones, they'll be able to land. There are, however, 6 flights of goblins waiting, trying to make sure that nobody gets through space. We apparently have 20 retweets. My friends, there are 12 goblin ships in a blockade around this space. Down on that planet is where you think she might be. You need to make your way through, survive these pirates, get there. Let's do our maneuvers, everyone. It is time. Please roll your tactics.
I'm going to use piloting instead of tactics.
Please
due to
do.
instinctive flyer.
Uh,
All right, don't look.
Baron, you're at 5. Is that correct? Put myself over here.
Oh,
And sorry,
Place
just to,
yourself where you roll.
sorry, just to clarify, are we using pilot or sorry, tactics? I forgot.
Tactics for your maneuver phase. And
Okay.
what you roll is where you place yourself. Vandal. Yep. Okay. And of course, Rosa, you don't have to roll because you are
Well,
undetected.
Well, then ignore that 0.
No, you don't have to, you're undetected. You are, sneaking out. You're on your way. Let me get you some bad guys and see how they're doing over there. Our lovely little goblin bad guys. They're friendly. I wouldn't worry about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah. Their tactics aren't bad. Let's see. What's the number? Give it to me. What is
3.
that? A 3. Number 1 is right here. Number 2
5.
here.
yikes.
That's a 3. Let me put this in here. Oop. Here you go. 2 is at a 5. Let's look at 3. Another 5.
Oh my gosh, can you not?
Yeah, I think I can. I think I'll do it. Another
No,
5.
what is? Stop.
Yeah, and then let me go. Yeah, so
-5, please.
another 5.
Can I, Trooper? Can I roll for you?
No,
Just innocent
Negative
question.
-4, please. Just -4.
a 2. My friends, as you
You're-
approach this planet, you're in the space outside of this ship, and as you approach this 8 ships, these starfighter ships, they come out of nowhere. They swoop in to stop you from getting onto their planet. They will not rest until you all are destroyed. They're going to try to stop you from landing. So, my friends, we begin. Rosa, music box, you go first because you are undetected.
Okay, so just to clarify, because I've only done one of these things, as long as they are ahead of me, I can attack them, correct? Or as long
Yes.
as they're below me on
Yes,
the chart.
indeed.
Okay.
Indeed.
Then I would music box. Rosa leans back, leans forward in her chair, gathers the controls in her hands. She activates the haymaker. She targets the one right next to Baron, and she would like to use 1 shot, 1 kill, and the haymaker to add 3 to her gunnery, and just do what she does best, and that's firing away. So let's see.
By the way, are you on their tail?
Yes, I think. Wait,
because you can just
I don't know.
Celebrate.
drop down and get on their tail, right? You can.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna get on their tail. Is that like? Do I move down to 6 or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Perfect.
That gives you another +2. Oh, I'm sorry. You just rolled.
Okay, so that's a
what was that? A
That's
10?
now a 10 if it's a +2. Yeah.
Yeah, look
Okay,
at you
that's a
finally
10.
go.
I see,
Again, the
I
best
see,
shot. All you got to do is get the shots
I
off.
see,
Rose
I
is
see.
good.
And you're using the haymaker, so you can hit all of them. Is that correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes, because you've got massive missiles. That
Yep.
seems inappropriate, but why don't we just roll our piloting to try to avoid that and see what we can do?
Yeah.
10, you said.
10.
One more question. Your haymaker, is there a weapon
Yeah.
rating on that?
Weapon rating.
Mhm.
What would that specifically say?
It
Because
would
I only
probably
see
say
2
something like
bays.
on the little card itself. It might say like weapon of something. Like it might say weapon, perhaps, because that just might be a bonus for you. Is all I'm saying. There might
It's an
be.
axial weapon. I don't have any more information to that. I don't see it. If you're leading me, I don't see it.
No, I am just checking because I just need to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see. Haymaker. What does it look like?
GI B6 haymaker. It's an axial weapon that
Mhm.
directs relativistic protons at targets.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's a hammer. This is a your yeah. No, does it say special weapon under specials? Does it say like weapon 1 or weapon 2? Just curious.
No, it does not. That I
Well,
can
so you
see.
don't get, it's fine. You don't get an extra special bonus. I just want to make sure give you as much damage as possible.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's have them
We're
try
gonna
to
need it.
avoid you. Yeah, yeah, okay. 1. That's a 2. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question about that one. How would you like, there are 2 in that one. Well, I'm gonna just note this now. We're gonna just note this because, yeah, we're gonna just 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you until we finish it. There are 4 of them there, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
6 and okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Just want to ask you a short,
Yeah, of
small
course.
question. Yeah.
Of course.
So there are 8 ships there, right? 4 flights of 2. So there are 8. And I would like you to describe to me how you destroy 3 of them
Oh my gosh.
and almost take out a 4th. I would just like to know how you destroy 3 pirate ships immediately and almost take out a 4th. That's my
Well,
question.
when everyone when they start swarming and Rosa is undetected, Rosa does notice the gleam in the blackness of space, the gleam on some ships. So she makes the decision to kind of pull back a little bit. And then as soon as they come out to confront the rest of the team, Rosa goes straight in, firing all cylinders. What happens is the blasts are all kind of centered around the mass of them. So Rosa is a great shot if you can't tell. So she destroys 2 2 wings on the side. The 2 ships come and fold on another ship, exploding and just knocking the 4th one just kind of off its course, maybe into something else. I don't know. But it's just this like massive sudden flash of light, and then all of a sudden there's less pirates.
Folks, just gonna note that was just every which way. There are explosions. There are ships careening through space as Rosa with rockets. Just it is beautiful, really. I imagine as she just comes in and decimates one ship, her own lone ship, with a barrage of rockets, takes out 3 pirates in one go, and almost disables a 3rd, which makes it Baron. It is you.
Rosa, do you know how close you were to hitting me?
Do you know how close you were to getting hit? You're welcome.
What? First off, I think I would like to try and create an advantage for my step 1. Can I roll a tactics for that one?
Yes, tell me how you do it. First roll it, and then tell me how you do it.
Yeah, I suppose it depends on how well I do.
Yep.
Ah, superb.
Oh, very nice. That is an advantage with 2 free invokes. Just because you beat it by 3, so you did very, very well. Tell me what the advantage. How do you do this? Tell me how you do this.
Baron is doing his usual Baron things. He is yelling at music box. He is just turns his what's that called? It's not a joystick. I know this. I know
I forget all the
y'all.
words. I
Access
do the same
wheel?
thing.
Yeah.
Stick, plain stick.
The plane stick. Yeah.
Okay, he grabs the big ship wheel and just turns it until he is just in a barrel roll, flipping over and over and over again, weaving through the now flaming wreckage of all these ships that got blown up, and the attack button just being held down. He's not aiming at anyone particular. He is just flying lasers out in every which way, every direction at all these enemies in front of him.
And the enemy ships, they start kind of trying to figure out where you are as you're like zooming around them. But it is now their go. It is their go. And they need to stop you from escaping. They don't like what's all going on here, but this one here is going to drop down onto Junkyard and attack. And we will see what happens there. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Be prepared for, just the. I love you, Junkyard. I just,
They're a weak space, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Superb. Superb. I'm gonna need you to pilot your way out of this.
Yeah. Okay,
oh, they get a +2. Sorry, it's a 7.
No.
They get a +2 because they're on your tail.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll and look at and stare at my aspects while I think really, really hard.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. So let's talk about that for a moment. That is not great for you. What role was that, by the way? Was that
I give you piloting.
Yeah, but what did you actually roll?
Oh, 0. Oh, 3 + 0.
So you rolled a
Minus.
0 total?
Yeah.
Like here we are. Yeah, so you rolled a -3 is what you rolled.
That's where
Do you
that.
want
Okay,
to-
it's hard to read that
Do
math.
you want to re-roll that?
What does that take? Can I burn my last fate point for a reroll? Is that how that works again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what applies here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They come at you with a 7, barreling down at you.
I'm gonna die if I don't. Like, I need to reroll that.
I recommend it.
I don't have any like
recommend it.
piloting relating one, but I'm an infamous engineer, and I think that means I know that if I take these hits, that my ship is going to
Yes.
explode with me inside.
That is true. That is fair.
For a 1.
Okay, a 1. All right. Let me note.
Better.
Are you ready? You currently have 1 free invoke from your reverse engineering.
Yep.
Which would give you a +2. Which brings you to a 3.
Okay.
And-
Using it. That's my last one.
And Baron just built up 2 free invokes through tactics, which would give you a +4 if you took them both.
Hey, Baron, I'm in a sticky situation. Can I take advantage of everything that you just set up right now?
Why do you think I'm doing it? Why are you asking me?
I just wanted to check, and you yell so much I got concerned. I'm gonna go ahead and take those.
I'm gonna yell more if you die.
I would like you to explain to me how Baron and your stealth technology helps you not get hit right now. As this,
I think.
as this
Go ahead.
ship comes zooming in on you. Oh, 20 tweets, everybody. We got it. Thank you. There's a boon coming your way.
We need
Tell
it.
me.
We desperately need it. I think honestly, they Junkyard is just following like the maneuvers that Baron has done, because like Junkyard is not the best pilot. They get by like those tests. They had to copy a lot of Rose's test answers to pass. So just following the maneuvers that Baron does is what is able to kind of get them from not getting hit as much.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I will take it. That leads us to the next one, because there are a bunch of them hanging out here. And this one, number 5, is going to swoop down also on you, Junkyard. The other two are going to go after Vandal. Mm-hmm. And by the way, there's going to be just the tiniest bit of shooting at you as they just the tiniest bit of shooting as this next, and again, only one because Rosa killed a whole bunch of them in a kind of rude way, but it's all right. Zoom down, swoop down, coming in, dropping down on your 6. I get a +2 to that. A 7. You're gonna have to pilot your way out of this, my friend.
Yeah, okay, like that's gonna go well. Over the comms, if I die, please sprinkle my nuts and bolts over my grave.
You're out of fate points, if I'm correct?
Yeah.
I can't share a fate point, could I?
No.
Not yet. Go ahead.
But that's
what
a
did I
5.
do?
So
Okay, that's a
not
5.
Bad.
Take 2 stress.
Okay.
Well, 2 shields. 2 dear shields, pardon me.
Yeah,
Your
so
shields.
please note that because I had bumped up against Rosa's ship before, that puts my shields down.
Your shields
now,
blink out of
offline.
existence. With a blue tint, they disappear, and your ship is vulnerable. Flight 3 comes down to Vandal. And is going to try to murder you with a 2. 4, because they're on your tail.
Rude.
Do
I use pilot?
Piloting.
Okay. All right, piloting. Don't let me down this time.
4. Down by 2. What would you like to do?
What would a fate point do here?
Bump you up by 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
How? What is the justification for that? Why are you able to be so good as a pilot right here?
Why is she? Because
Yeah.
she was born with it.
Oh, so it's not Maybelline? You were like
It's not Maybelline.
No. What aspect is that for you?
That is my skilled and cocky in flight.
Tell me how that skilled and cockiness gets you out of this this conundrum as the next one comes at you.
The next.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one.
Mm-hmm.
We don't love that. So just that like really risky, dangerous flying style that she has because she's just that good. She's kind of constantly doing maneuvers that would be relatively dangerous for both her and the other ship. And because of this like perpetual game of chicken that she enjoys, that she manages to kind of like avoid things and dodge people.
And as you flip out of the way, start barreling out of the way, the next ship, comes sweeping in. They come at you with a 4. You're going to need to dodge them as well.
But could we not? Yeah, dodged.
Yeah.
Expertly, you dodge out of the way. Which leaves Junkyard, Vandal, 1 and 6. 1 goes next. 1, Vandal, after you. They're gonna try to murder you a little bit. I'm rolling really well. It's a 4. It's not the best. Fate point?
Fate point it is.
All right. That one doesn't have you yet, which gives us Junkyard. It's you. What would you like to do?
I have this really cool thing called an unguided rocket swarm.
Uh-huh.
And it just sounds like a lot of explosions. A dozen
It does.
rockets with high explosive warheads make a single attack against a single target.
Oh.
So it's like it's fun. big
Yeah.
explosion.
Yeah. Since you're on the same level as someone, you can also make another action, right? So you can make your like a regular shot on them, and if you wanted to, you could, like, for example, repair your shields is a thing you could do. If
Oh,
you
that's the thing I can do?
wanted.
I
Oh
like
yeah,
that idea.
the repair action is, and you are, how do I say this, an expert engineer. So if you wanted, you could just do a quick snapshot for the first, and then you could do a repair for your second.
I like that idea.
So which one are you after? 3, 4, 1, or 6? There's only one ship in the 4 if you wanted. It's up to you.
What number is it? The number that is in red or green that is what represents?
How many is in
Them.
the red, and the actual number is the green?
Okay, I'm gonna hit 3.
Mm-hmm. Do it. I'm ready. They're
Okay,
gonna
and
dodge
that
you,
Oh, of
right?
course.
I mean, that's what they're planning on doing because they are ready for it.
It's just like a little baby fire. Pew!
What is your weapon rating on that rocket? Because I feel like if it's one big rocket barrage, it probably is like a really good weapon rating.
6.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
puts you at 8. Yeah. So tell me how you kill that one. How you take that one. There's still one left in that flight, but tell me how you destroy one of those ships.
I think that, I mean, like, they are panicking. Like, there's blinking red
Yes.
lights, the shields
Yes.
have gone down.
Yes.
Junkyard is like, they don't deal well with like this kind of stress.
Mhm,
And like, you
mhm.
can just hear the sound of gunfire all around them. And they're like, oh no, I need the big red button. Where is the big smack? The big red button. And from outside, like, this giant rocket comes out, and it just shoots off one torpedo that breaks out into a swarm, and like it kind of like a swarm of bugs, it just collides on the enemy ship.
Oof. And the ship breaks apart in that beautiful, and I would say that there's no sound, but we're space opera. There's a huge explosion of sound. It's just like a massive right? Which gives us number 6, who's also going to get on your tail, Vandal, because you're there. And they're going to 5.
Before you
You've
get
got
real
a
into attacking Vandal, I
Mhm.
wanted to heal my shields. That's a
Please
tech
do.
roll, and then how do I
Yes, it is.
apply that 3?
Did
you.
you? Oh, you beat it. You can reduce. You can recharge 2 shields.
Thank you.
2
Okay.
shield boxes. Oh. Okay, Vandal. What's up with that?
Ooh, nice.
She's getting tired. She's getting real tired of getting attacked.
And they're just like,
She's frustrated.
and you keep dancing out of their way. Like, they keep trying, and you keep dancing out of their way, and they can't get you, but they'll get you next time. And they think it's a little bit rude that you won't just stay still, and just kind of like just be there for them. They find that terrible. So, end of round. Everybody, slide your ship down 1. Is where we go.
Actually, I think I didn't do anything. I didn't have a turn.
Oh, it is you, right? Vandal.
Yeah.
You're the last one in our
Down there.
Thank you very much.
Down there in that +1.
Yes, please. Yes. The junkyard went. Vandal, what would you like to do? They are all on top of you. Everybody's like above you. What would you like to do? My space battles.
Let's see. I don't want to be an easy target, so I won't do that.
Now, I will note you have multiple options. Depending on whether or not you want to try to take them out or not, you can try to escape down into the next space and see if they follow you. It's up to you. But then everybody
go
can
down.
attack you.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
You
see.
can't get into the upper atmosphere unless you bug out, but then they can all attack you. It's up to you. It's a bit of a choice.
What is? Wait, no. This doesn't count as a swarm. So I guess. Are they still? They're still on my tail.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I need to shake. I don't know. How do I shake off multiple ships?
That's you shake off your tail. So it's tactics versus
Okay.
tactics.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm ready for you. Give me your tactics. As these,
Please.
like you have like 4 flights on you, right? You have
Oh,
4
thank
flights
goodness.
on you.
Okay. Decent roll.
I'm gonna roll my mat. Oh, that's a 5. Okay, well, I just first one no, second one no, third one no.
Shaking off the haters.
Ow.
All right, okay. I see how you are. No, it's all right. I'm not bothered. Not bothered at all. Fine. Everyone except for those haters and Vandal degrade 1.
I moved myself
slide
down earlier by
down.
accident.
Oop. There you go. Everybody slides down 1. Music box, are you at 5 or 4 this time? I don't think I slid you down 1, did I? No. Yes? No. Yes?
Marcus,
Oh,
you're
sorry, I
next.
was muted. Yes, I slid myself down 1.
Perfect, thank you.
I was at 5 and they were above me, I think. So yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
good to go.
Perfect. Vandal, re-roll your tactics to reposition yourself.
Can I use piloting again? I don't know if it'll let me down.
Yes, you can. That is your stunt. You may do so. Of course.
Ugh, it's
Put
slightly
yourself
better.
at a 2.
Woo!
You have a fate point if you wanted to spend it. Just to increase your go. If
I'm
you
gonna hang on to that fate point because I'm
in case
feeling like I'm
in
gonna
case you
need
need
that.
it. It's
Yeah.
fair. That's a 2. That one stays. That's a 4. Up here, and our last one. 2. They stay. Music box. It is you. This is this moment.
Well then. Please go ahead.
You're trying to escape the atmosphere, right? They're trying to stop you from getting to this planet.
Mhm. Okay, so Music Box is going to, I think, move. Do I actually have to be directly behind them to move to onto their tail, or if I'm just on the level above them, is that fine?
Level above is fine.
Okay, perfect. Rosa picks up the comms, and just like, Baron, go help Junkyard and Vandal. I'll take care of them in the back. And Rosa would like to attack this ship that's off to the side on 4. Rosa, is going to go ahead and this is a new group of ships, correct?
Yes, it is. They've not been hit yet.
Well, wonderful. Then Rosa's going to take a nice shot. She's going to use the cannons again. She's going to use 1 shot, 1 kill, which she can use on any new target that she hasn't attacked yet in this game. In the turn, in an engagement. Sorry.
Yeah.
So this is going to be gunnery, then +3 once again. And let's see. There we go.
That's 4. Do you want to do anything to bump it? These
Yes,
things have,
actually.
7 hit points.
I will use a fate point if that's. Yes, I have enough fate points. Perfect. I will use fate point.
And I believe your weapon rating is 1, which should be enough to kill one of those ships. As you zoom in, right, and sort of, did you get the +2, by the way, for being on their tail?
No, I did not, actually. I did not.
See?
Thank you for reminding me. I got to remember that.
I'm looking out for you. You come in and you thin out that 1. Number 1 loses 1 of its ships as you knock it out of the sky. Yeah, just Baron.
I have a quick question because I know what I want to do for step 1, but for step 2, Do I have to be immediately up on somebody to try to do a push maneuver on them?
You have
How
to no.
far
You do not.
down the
You have
list?
you have to be above them. You just have to be above them, or same level or above them. You have to
So
be
I
able
could
to
aim
attack
down a
them.
couple steps then.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
All right. I will do a snapshot, I think, then at number 1. And then I'm going to try to push number 2, because they're on junkyard.
Yeah. Give me,
Snapshot,
if you
that'd be
would-
gunnery, correct?
Yes, it would. I rolled fantastic.
4.
They sweep out of your range. Just whoosh, 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 whoosh. They do not get hit by you. That one over there is ready to not be hit at all. They're ready for it.
They're busy fighting Music Box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to
Alright.
hit them. I'm playing it safe. All right, yeah, and then I push as a pilot check. 2.
You can push them down 1.
I would like to.
Which one? 2 or 5? Or 4? or
Number
6?
2.
Which one would you like? 2. Mm-hmm. Number 1. Good old number 1, who's only got 1 ship left, you're on his tail. Just gonna shake your tail. Dearest Rosa. Tactics versus tactics?
Whew.
Don't let them get
Shakes
away
the
from
tail.
you.
Shakes
Classic
the
Rosa.
tail. Shakes the tail. Is out of there. Which gives us
Smart.
number 3. 3 is going to come after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's gonna go after Vandal. That one up there because they can. Some of the other ones cannot. So +2, 7. Vandal.
No.
Yes. Absolutely. Down by 2.
Dang.
Fate point it is. Here we go.
Dang it. All right, it's fine.
Uh,
Are you out of fate points yet? Because, come in there and visit you at some point. This one is very frustrated. It's not on you yet. Trying real hard, which gives us Vandal. It's you.
I guess I gotta shake off my tail now.
That's true. Please do. That is tactics versus tactics. No.
Dang it.
Nope. Do you still have fate points?
I sure don't.
Okay.
So there's no. I have a little argument here about
Please.
there's no fate points, but there is a puppy
Yes.
Yeah, what's up with
But-
that puppy?
puppy
I feel
bonus.
Puppy
has
is
fate
clinging on for
points.
dear life.
I feel like somebody still has fate points. I believe who has them still? Baron and
I have
Rosa.
1.
Yes. Yep.
Mhm.
I got 1.
Yeah. This number 16 here is gonna do a little snapshot at you, Vandal, because you are right there, and they're gonna just do a 5. Can you
Is
pilot
this
out of that?
piloting again?
It is. You're
Probably not.
dodging.
Oof.
Down by 3. You'll have to take 3 shields. How are your shields right now? Do you have full shields?
I have no shields.
Remember when you had the chance to get some shields?
Nice.
I decided
So-
to share with someone else.
Yeah, no, it's fair. That is fair. So let's talk about the damage you're going to get. The first one is let me look. You have no shields,
I have no shields.
Vandal. It's going to hit your ship.
Okay.
The first one is where's your ship? It's going to hit your computer system. Please take that the first 2 box of damage for your computer system. So your technology will get worse.
Great.
And then your life support is damaged. Take 2 stress to your person as your ship gets rocked, hit left and right, and Junkyard, you can see her ship get damaged. Can you make it out? Number 5 is coming after you. Junkyard gets on your tail. And there's only one in that flight, but it sort of moves in, hits a 9.
I die. I'll roll.
Don't die yet. Give me a piloting roll.
This is so stressful.
On your tail. You're in trouble. 7. So that is, what, 2 shields?
Is that only? Okay, I can take that.
And then 3 damage.
What do I do about that?
Please, I will tell you. First one. Take, I believe that's your tactical, is that correct?
Not my tactical. Okay.
I believe it is. Your propulsion system gets damage.
Yeah, okay.
Then your computer system gets damaged.
That's okay. That's okay. We can work with that. Oh my gosh.
And then your computer system gets damaged again.
Over the comms, you just hear, there seems to be a fire inside my ship. I don't think this is a good thing.
Take 3
What else
stress.
is new?
My dearest
3
friends,
stress. 3
your
stress.
squadron is getting injured badly. They're getting in trouble. They're having stress. And 4 goes after Junkyard. Give me some piloting.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's only so much damage my ship can take.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One more. One more. Please take damage on your. Where are you? That's your.
Is that my
that's the
computers
goblins.
again?
I believe it is.
There go my sensors. My sensors and my targeting system go offline.
Yes.
Oh no, I can't
you
see
are-
anybody on the map.
You're in trouble. Your ship.
God.
You're gonna have to maybe do some repairs. It looks real bad. Yeah. And the last one, that 2, is going to tactically reset itself so that it can get higher in the initiative, which leaves Vandal and Junkyard. Vandal, what do you do?
I think. Wait. Did I not already go?
No, you didn't go yet.
Oh.
I don't think you did.
Oh.
I didn't move you over yet.
Attacked? No, I don't
Yes,
know.
you were attacked, but you didn't go. You didn't go.
I would just take it, honestly.
Okay,
All I could do was repair.
I know you
yeah,
didn't
I
go.
should. Okay, so I need a step 1, but I'm gonna attack the ship closest to me, so 6.
Mm-hmm. That 2, you could get on the 2's tail, by the way. The because you're above it.
Yeah. No, see, I would do that, but I kind of need to repair a little bit.
Got it. No, I see you. I see you. I see you. Give it to me. Give me your gunnery.
Right.
I'm ready.
Gunnery. It's not great. Please. Okay. No.
Nope. Repair. Technology at a 2.
All right.
Mhm.
Oh.
By the way, $10 will let them increase their maneuver space, and 15 will let them clear damage. Just so you know. Just so you know, my friends. Just so you know. Oh, you may clear one of your boxes. We just, by the way, yeah, you get your fate points at the beginning of a new session, or you can have something really bad happen to you and get a fate point that way. So, Vandal, clear one of your damages. And somebody here,
Alright.
one of our team, can clear one of the damages on their ship. Who might that be?
Jester.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
100%.
There's like fire coming out of my
Junkyard.
ship. I know there's no oxygen in space, but still.
I would say that computer system, you want to repair that third box there.
Yeah.
What would you
Yeah.
like to do?
Oh gosh.
It is you.
Hold on. Repairing everything. Putting out fires. Can I repair twice? Can I just use my whole turn to fix things?
You can only repair once, but you can
Okay.
snapshot.
And okay. Oh, so step
can hit
1,
that
I gotta
too.
fix some things.
You have to hit the 2 first, though.
I have to
That's
hit the 2
your-
first.
Yeah, because that's step 1 is a snapshot. So a gunnery.
My brain shorted out there. What am I doing?
Gunnery first, because you can repair them the
Gunnery.
second step.
Thank you. Snapshot then. K. Thank you.
Yes.
I heard the words, but my brain did
Number
not
1.
interpret it.
Mhm.
Yay! You
Okay.
rolled the 1. This is a
Which one is
blessing.
that? That's which one are you hitting? 2,
Oh,
right?
I'm not wearing glasses. Yeah, 2.
All right. You hit it. It sort of like sparks up a little bit. It's like sparks come off of that ship. You may repair.
Oh, yep. Come on, dice. Yeah, fix something.
Fix a thing. Fix a thing.
I'm fixing my my gunnery. That's what it's gonna be. Over the
That is
comms,
the
you
end
just
of
hear a
the
lot
round.
of clanging.
That's the end of the round. You are still in this first zone. You have not escaped down to the second. To escape, you have to just switch zones, which is a step 2 maneuver to leave this zone to the next. Degrade, everyone. Degrade. Let me degrade them. Yep. As you get closer and closer, I believe these need to go down as well. If I recall. Music box. Your friends are in danger. There is trouble. What are you going to do?
Can I create an advantage?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So if I'm being correct, all I have to do is kind of explain and then roll, correct? Is this
Exactly. That is correct.
wonderful? So Rosa, seeing this and visibly being able to tell from the massive fires around her friends that this is not going well. So Rosa kind of takes a Hail Mary and fires as safely as again. Rosa's a very good shot,
Yep.
but just would like to just spray fire in hopes of scattering them a little bit.
Yeah.
In hopes of not hitting their friends.
Yes.
But
I
it's a
will
very Rosa move.
You can
Go ahead.
also actually take a shot as well, because making an advantage is only one step. So you can attack.
Oh, so I
and
could-
also
I
make
could-
an advantage.
Oh,
can
okay,
do both.
perfect. Wonderful. Then I would like to. So would it be better if I just attack first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's you attack first
So-
the first phase.
So I'm going to attack that group that I took one out of earlier. I don't get the bonus for the 2-shot, but I do
That's
get and I don't get to because it would cost a move to get on their tail. Correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So okay, so then that just leaves me with a gunnery +2. Okay,
Mhm.
and
Okay, well that seems inappropriate, but I'll roll it. Okay, So which one were you attacking?
I was attacking the one that was on 3, the one that I had already attacked before.
That
the
one
group.
there? That one that you attacked before?
Yeah.
You blow it out of the sky. It is
Woo!
destroyed. Create advantage. What are you using to create this advantage?
More guns. It's what she's good at.
Yeah. Roll it.
So, yep. Let's.
Hey!
Yes, you can use the boon. Ooh, that is nice. You get an advantage with 2 free invokes that anyone can use to help them in this moment. Now, if I remember correctly, one of you had rockets. Is that correct? Like group rockets, but that's a consumable and you can use once.
Yes, I believe I have them.
And you use them, yes?
I did, and then yes, I did.
And they're gone, yeah?
They're
Well,
gone.
you do have a boon though. Would
I
you
get some
like
more?
for your boon to be able to have extra reload on those rockets?
Yes.
Then
Please.
that is your boon. Also, we just got another donation for a repair. Someone may repair with that donation. Baron, it's you.
Me? I don't have anything to repair.
No, it's your turn.
Oh,
Just show off.
It's your turn.
confused.
I haven't got shot.
See? No, it's your turn. You've not gotten a shot because your tactics are very good. But
I am going to step
Jester,
one.
did you take that repair, by the way?
Can I
Did you
repair
take
everything?
the repair? Just one.
I will happily take it if I can.
Or you might want to give it to Vandal because you're a better tech person.
That's
Like
very
you're better
true.
at
I
repairing.
seem to be doing
Yep.
a solid job at fixing my own things.
Yeah.
Yeah, friend, you know
How
what?
much damage do you have right now?
A lot. I've got 1 on computers, 1 on my attacky
yeah,
bits, and
you
I have
do.
no shields.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
There are still
you can
fires.
take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
I
Take
can
it.
put out my fires.
Thank you,
The
chat,
boon
by the
is
way.
a fire extinguisher. Thank
Coldrake,
you, chat.
thank you. Thank you for that. Vandal, you do have the re-up of your rockets. Baron, what would you like to do?
Firstly, I'm gonna do a snapshot over at number 3.
Please do.
Come on.
You can do it.
I rolled a
believe in you.
3.
I believe in you. Well, I rolled a 3. It's tied. Do you have any fate points? Do you want to use them?
Man,
It's up to you.
I don't have any fate points. I'm gonna spend on that one.
All right then. That one
Rose is
zips out
making
of the
way
way.
too much of a mess.
Yep.
It's too much
Zips out of the
flashing,
way.
too many lights, too much debris.
I take it
Step.
you want. Yep. 2.
2. Do I push or do I create more advantages for people to use?
That's a good question. Push means they can't attack your friends. 3's coming up next.
Push.
Yeah, I'll try and do a push if I can. Pilot versus pilot. Come on.
Pilot versus pilot. As you sort of set out a got you by 1.
Oh, man, do I have
however,
something?
advantages. Their fate. You have a fate point, if I believe correctly.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 group fate point, I think, left total.
I think 1. Yep.
There's 1 group fate point.
I'll
you
use up
use
my
it-
own fate point, so I have 1 left. So that way someone else can use theirs. And Vandal is my muscle. I'm not going to let anyone hurt Vandal. I'm going to push number 3 down. Get off Vandal's tail, please.
No longer on Vandal's tail. Vandal could not shake it, which leaves us with those. There's a bunch of 1s. Vandal, you may go first. What would you like to do?
Well, we are going to do the thing with the missiles and stuff. So,
Anyone can be compelled for a fate point, but it's usually a bad thing. Like something bad has to happen to get a new fate point.
I thought we had downtime instead of compel. Isn't that
That's
how we handled
that's
it?
for healing. But yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So if I do snapshot, am I muted? No, I'm not. If I do snapshot and then I use the antimatter warhead to attack the 4 ships on the same.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
That
do
is-
that.
Please roll it, and
Alright.
make sure you add your bonus for that antimatter excitement.
I don't know how to do that.
It should say weapon and a number next to it on your card.
2. Okay.
So you
And
add two.
so this is technology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. 1.
Plus
so
2.
4.
4. Okay. 2. 5. 1. 0. The 5 goes. The 4 goes. The 3 is damaged. And that one is also takes some damage. You take out 2 of them with this barrage of missiles.
Okay.
Mhm.
Seems cool. Seems cool. All right.
You have
let's
one more move.
see. I will actually try to repair.
Please do.
Wait, there's no one's on anyone's tail right now, right?
Nope. Just technology.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I will
repair
note.
then.
It is the action leave zone to just get out at your second. If you took your second, you could just leave the zone and it would bring you out here.
Out here, where?
If you wanted to go to the atmosphere, you could, instead of repairing, you could take leave zone, switch zones, and that would bring you that after your next turn, you would hit the next zone. That's if you wanted to risk it. There are only 4 of them.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Repair.
I'll stay with my friends. And go ahead and repair.
Yep.
Yay!
They actually, they're going to take a little bit of repair themselves because they're not in a great way. No. Yes. The last one, which is this number 2, is able to repair itself a little bit, which gives us junkyard.
Okay, I'm doing well again. Put out all the fires. Do I get my shields back online? I wasn't sure if that was part of the repair or not.
You have to pick which one, either shields or bit of your
Okay, nope.
ship.
That is a-okay. So I am going to shoot with my gunnery at... Oh, I can't
2.
read those numbers. Thank you.
2.
It's really little for my eyes.
Uh,
I mean, I'm probably gonna miss. Let's find out.
You do. That one swoops out of the way. That ship is like, oh no.
And Junkyard's not bothered. They're just gonna be like, all right, well, I guess I'll go back to fixing my shields. And... How many shields do I fix?
2.
Okay.
Which is going to bring us at a degrade and top. And I believe this will probably be our last turn, and then we are out. They sink.
I'm gonna move myself down.
Music box.
Dun-dun-dun.
I got you.
Okay, so
Well,
Rosa. Oh, Vandals. So I moved down. So I would take a movement here to get down to their plane, right? I could still fire as long as I'm as long as they're below me. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I think you are above them, right? Just think you. There you go. Thank you. Yes, you can just you can either do a snapshot or do get on their tail. It's up to you.
Okay, and get on the tail gives me 1 extra action, or another action after
2
that, correct?
plus 2 to attack. Snapshot is
Okay.
an extra snapshot in action, or get on their tail and no extra action, but plus 2 to hit.
Okay, I would love to get on the tail of the one that is closest to Vandal.
Mm-hmm. Please roll. +2.
So that's +2 gunnery, and I haven't fired at them before, and plus I get to
That
use
is
my
correct.
cannon, so that's then +2, +1, so is it 4? +4?
Yes.
Yeah.
+5. +5.
Oh, +5. Well, then that's a 7.
Yes. So describe to me how you take out those ships right there.
Rosa is very much in the zone, and when Rosa's in the zone, she tends to kind of hum a little tune to herself. So
Mm.
as this is happening, she's really just like it's that like a little bit of excitement of the battle still, knowing that there's stakes, her friends are in danger, but just that. And Rosa fires just a direct blast, sparks like flying off her glasses, reflecting off of the shield, just right at that bunch.
Baron, there are 2 ships, both of them damaged.
Okay. I will get in on the tail of number 3, zoom down there, shoot at them. That gives me a +2, I think. I got a 5. Blow them up real quick.
That'll be what, an 8?
That was with my +2.
Oh, but you get a +1, so that's a 6. Tell me how you take that one out.
That's the one he was chasing away from Vandal, so he's had a steady stream of shots on them anyway. He finally lets up and lets go of his button because he's just been shooting lasers everywhere. And he pauses for a minute and then presses it down one time, and one set of lasers comes out and just hits right on the cockpit.
Vandal.
Yeah.
There's
We're
one
gonna
left.
we're gonna hop on that one's tail.
Please do. And you have 1 free invoke left total. Just noting it. Just in case you need
What
it.
do I do with it? Do I? Oh, just in
If you
case.
need
Okay,
it.
great. Because
Yeah, just in
we'll
case.
see. Probably I might.
This is
And this is gunnery.
it
right?
is. Yep.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. You should
Yoo-hoo!
would you like to use the free invoke?
Because we can't use it anywhere else, right?
To bring yourself up to
Yeah.
that'll be a 5.
Let's do it.
Tell me how you destroy the last pirate.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of mad and just like firing and like missing, but like still hitting sometimes. It's just wild, just wildness. Junkyard's probably a little nervous, like, whoa, could you not? But she's just firing, just lasers everywhere. And then eventually it works, it explodes. And then Rhea is like, takes a little moment and snuggles poor Pookie.
Pookie's like,
Pookie's been like,
and like licks your face from inside the helmet. Just
yeah,
licks your face.
Pookie's been through it. Pookie's been through it.
You go down from the outer space into the upper atmosphere. And from the upper atmosphere, you slide down into the atmosphere of this planet. And there are giant mountains. And can I get a technology roll from Junkyard?
Yeah. Tech.
That is all I need. That is
Epic.
all I need. Epic. You swoop with your sensors and you pick up the signal. You pick up the regular, familiar signal of the Straw Hat Pirates. You lead your crew towards left, right, through the mountains until you come across a large, large steel door set into the mountainside. And you know this is their secret base. And you pick up one last thing. One last thing that is heard in your comms, and if you patch it through to everyone else, they can all hear it as well.
for sure. 2 wires, a little bit of sparks.
Hello? Hello? Please, I'm hiding. They've got me. They've got a lot of people. It's not just me. They've kidnapped. I have to go. But please, we need help. And it clicks off. Vandal, you recognize her. Your friend. You know the princess is in that base. Wounded, stressed, injured, your ship's a little bit of fire. There's no way to go but to perhaps stop an international incident. But to find out if you can do it, we'll have to wait until next week for the thrilling conclusion of Tachyon Squadron, the Pirates of Kepler Bay.
Confusion.
There is going to be a landing and an infiltration, my friends, to save not just a princess, but apparently a bunch of civilians who've also been kidnapped. My friends, this is it. Let me give us, thank you, audience, for being here. I have no idea where my cursor is. There it is. There's my cursor. I was like, where did my cursor go?
It's right here.
Is it? Oh, sweet. If you could, I want to thank everyone who has been here for being here and watching as our heroes, broken, damaged, in stress, at the edge of their rope, are going to try and infiltrate a base to save some people. My friends, if we could, let's go around and have our outros. Could we start with B. Zelda? Who are you? Where can we find you next? And could you give some love?
Yeah, what's up? I am B Zelda, your busy non-binary B. You can find me on Twitter is at B_Zelda. I am a podcaster, streamer, TTRPGer. And right after this, I think at 10:30, I am going to be doing some Jasper's Game Day, playing Pathfinder, which is a game that I don't like because I don't like math. So it's gonna be great doing it for the kids.
For the kids. Nice. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Pathfinder's a lot of math. That's true. Give some love.
It's so bad. It's for the kids, though. It's for the kids. All right, Strider.
That's me.
I wasn't sure if I was passing
yes.
it on, if I was saying something nice. I can't remember our outros.
Say something nice and then pass it on.
Okay.
Give some love. Give some love.
Edward,
and
you
then
were
pass it on.
amazing. Thank you for creating advantages, and thank you for letting Junkyard yell at you, and then you yell back, because they really needed all the help that you provided. You were integral.
Yeah, I
They
like
will never admit
facilitating
it.
this yelling.
Those advantages, yeah. But we'll pass it off to
clutch,
Strider. Strider,
friend.
who are you? Where can we find you? And give some love.
Hey everyone, we're running a bit late. We're like 18 minutes over. I really got to get going, so I'll make this quick. My name's Strider Heap. That's my Twitter handle too. I just drew this awesome snake summoner boy, and I'm super proud of him. So go please look at him. I'm gonna convince someone to buy a commission for me at some point. Damn it. We gave a lot of shout outs last time too, but our GM didn't get any love. And this GM is more conscientious of my feelings and boundaries than anyone I've ever played with. And also the vibe this group's cultivated, it feels like this group's known each other for years. We have a great chemistry. I love it. Keep it up. I gotta go, but thank you all for your time, your attention, your love.
Thank you, which gives us to Marcus, best kind of worst. Who are you? Where can we find you and give some love?
Oh, hi, I'm Marcus. You can follow me at Best Kind of Worst on Twitter. I shot a lot of people today. Rosa did. Sorry, Toad, too. I want to give some love to Vandal Mem. I wasn't expecting Rosa to get so excited about the puppy until Rhea gave Rosa the freedom to go puppy. So I am grateful for your reaction to it, and I think this is why I trust Vandal with my life.
Absolutely. Which brings us to Mem. Rhea Vandal, who are you? Where can we find you and give some love?
Hey y'all, I'm Mem. You can find me on Twitter at Uncertain Mem. I haven't convinced at Uncertain Memory to give me their name. Working on it. But had a great time, loved it, and I guess I'm supposed to give love. So, Jester, just wild as always. I love that the thing is on fire. It was like, yeah, Toad would never know that stuff's not on fire. That's right. It actually could be, and I love it. So,
Yeah.
so on brand. So on brand. Had a good time.
And I'm Trooper SJP. You can find me at all the places. So I just want to give love to all these people. I want to say great job, everyone. I want to thank chat for keeping them alive. They're going to be landing some slightly injured planes, and then we're going to head into a full-on, on-foot, exciting sort of madness for next session. Thank you, chat, for being here. Thank you, cast, for being amazing. And we are going to do a raid. We're going to raid Hearth.
I think it's Hearth Singer Games, only because I did read it 5 times before I pasted it.
Okay, Hearth Singer Games. We're going to give them a raid because they're doing charity for Jasper's Day. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being wonderful. Take care of yourselves, and you are all the best. Bye, everyone.
These are the tales we weave. Tales of magic. Tales of mystery. Tales exploring the beyond. And while we continue to grow, even more adventures await. In the depths of the unknown. Will you join us in the telling?